guys, Jake Baller here, and I'm in fact back with another Monday night live stream. Sorry, I was a little late today. I actually kind of wanted to start stream around like 7:20, 7:10, even 7 o'clock today, but my neighbors upstairs were demons today. Let's just say that they were demons today, and they were very, very annoying. But I guess we made it. I think everything's fine. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Biggest Bear? What's up, Sam? Aiden? What's up? Flamboyant Pickle? Hello. Flamboyant Pickle, hello. Okay, you guys can hear me. Cool. So, again, I kind of state this like every time I go live, but today is really not a eventful live stream. I don't really have a lot of stuff planned tonight. Kind of just here to ramble. Obviously, yesterday was the what's it called? Selection Sunday for March Madness, but like I don't want to talk too much March Madness because that's gonna be tomorrow's video. I'm gonna make like my whole bracket video tomorrow, so I don't want to talk too much about it. But yeah, that was yesterday. NBA is getting kind of spicy. Anything else? Oh, I have some video plans, ideas, kind of already planned for this week and even going into next week. So hopefully you guys will be excited about that. What's up, guys? Wait, demons? Who said that? Did I say that? I don't think I said demons. Who said that? NFL free agency? Yeah, I guess we can talk a little bit about that. What's up, Eric? What's up, Emery's? What's up? Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Not gonna lie for March Madness. It's back to snowing today. It's actually here. It is literally so warm. Like this apartment was like built for the cold, and I don't know why. It's like how it is, but it's so just hot. Even in the winter, I have to sleep with my like window open and the fan running on high. It sucks. Oh yeah, my kid. Yeah, they're kids upstairs. That's why I said it. Yeah, they just run around and like stomp around. I don't know. They have like I said before, they have like WWE like wrestling events or something like that they're hosting, but like it is just really bad. It seems like they're still kind of running around actually, but hopefully it's not too annoying. That's why I have my music up a little bit louder, so hopefully it'll drown it out. I don't know. We'll have to see. You're hyped? Awesome, Windmill. What's good, Sean? So yeah, yeah. People are talking about NFL free agency and stuff like that. Maybe I'll do a video on it if I need like a filler video for the week. I'm not gonna make it like a big deal if I don't do it or not. But talking about that, since you guys are kind of in the live, kind of early, since you are in the live kind of early, I'll get you in a little secret. I'll tell you guys a little secret for this week's videos. So tomorrow, obviously with the Selection Sunday for the NCAA March Madness tournament already done, tomorrow's video is going to be the March Madness bracket, a Jake Baller challenge, whatever you want to call it video. So that should be fun. Then Thursday, I think Thursday or Friday will be another ASMR in public, IRL ASMR in blank video. I guess I could just tell you guys, it's just gonna be a mall one. It's gonna be another like little mall walk around video, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I really like mall So, yeah, it's gonna be another ASMR in public video. I'm gonna be doing it at the mall. Kind of fun. Then I think, going into next week, I'm planning on having 2 other ones made for IRL. Yes, one of them that's kind of been highly kind of anticipated. Drum roll. Next week, early next week, there will be a ASMR at the zoo. Wow, ASMR at the zoo, at the zoo, at the zoo. We'll be hopefully praying for good weather. Sometime early next week, there'll be an IRL video at the zoo. Should be pretty fun, pretty cute, seeing like all the animals, tapping, scratching, seeing the vibes of the zoo up here. It's pretty beautiful. And I haven't been there in years. I haven't been there since maybe like 2017, maybe. It's been a long time, so that video's coming out sometime next week. And then also, you guys are really getting into inside scoops, so make sure you guys like the live stream. If you're in the live stream, make sure you like the live stream. Oh god. There's going to be a ASMR at Barnes & Noble, like a bookstore video. I kind of just walk around, show you guys books, do like a little flip page. If you guys like a lot of like page flipping ASMR triggers and stuff like that, there's going to be a Barnes & Noble one, which I think that's probably going to be like my shortest one. It's only going to be like a 15-minute video, but it's pretty relaxing, just kind of walking around sort of like a quiet store already. So this video is going to be a lot more like actual ASMR in the store and less of me like talking over stuff, because obviously when you go in a store there's like music player and I can't play the music on, video. So yeah, so we have 4 videos already planned for this week and early next week, and then some filler videos here and there. Then I'll probably make like an NFL draft, NFL free agency video, maybe either Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, so there's a lot to talk about, so this week should be pretty cool. Anyways, let's get to the live stream. So thank you guys for showing up, I guess. My live streams have been blown up recently. I wouldn't say blowing up. There's the one that blew up. That was kind of really it. You should have a mock draft. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make like just an NFL talking video, kind of like how I used to do with the NBA. And I'm just gonna talk like the draft, free agency, trades. I'm just gonna do everything in just one lump sum of a video, and I might just do that and post it sometime this week. A bracket group, I will think about it and I'll announce it tonight. I'll announce it tomorrow. At the upload of my video. If I want to do it, I don't really want to, because like then people get like competitive, and I don't want like I don't know, like obviously like this is like an ASMR channel, and I don't want people thinking like, oh, you suck. Like I don't want a lot of like you suck, like bad vibes type of stuff, because obviously I know like the sports / basketball community is toxic. It's crap. I hate it. That's why I stay off Twitter and like all that stuff, because obviously being involved, I guess technically in sports, like people like that come around and it's kind of annoying. So I'll think about it. I'll definitely think about it, and I'll think about it for tomorrow. Rank the days of the week. I've been a big fan of Saturday. I think Saturday's the best day of the week. Salou from Puerto Rico. What's up, Gus? What's up? Any more role plays? God, role plays on my channel are so hit and miss. Some of my favorite videos and some of my best videos, I guess you can say, have been role play videos, but like a vast majority of my role play videos don't do well, and people don't really like to see them. So if I get like a really good idea, maybe I'll do it, but like role plays are kind of always been a hit and miss for me. 2 others are like 20k. That's cool. That's good. Do you have any NHL videos? I do not. NHL, like, I kind of stated this before in an earlier live, talking about my my IRL hockey video. Like, if that video would have done like extremely well, I would have known like, okay, people really want to see this, because that is like peak NHL, like a video on my channel that would have been peak of NHL. Anything else wouldn't have done as well, and that video didn't do that red zone already. So like, if that video didn't do that great and people didn't really want to see NHL, then people aren't gonna want to watch just like a normal me talking, whispering NHL video. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Which team you think is be surprised for wanting to go far in the playoffs? I'm assuming you mean the NBA playoffs. Yeah, I mean for sure. I think Cleveland has a good shot at being a team that can go pretty far. I think if they get matched up right to a good team, I think they could probably make it to the conference finals. If they are playing really good, obviously they'd have to beat like the Sixers, the Bucks, or the Celtics. But I think they are a team talented enough, especially adding in Donovan Mitchell, who is like a playoff type of player. Like he only gets better in those types of situations. I think they are probably like my dark horse team in the playoffs this year for sure. Who do you think will win MVP? I have no idea. I think for me it might be Giannis, just because of that crazy run the Bucks went on. They're always riddled with injuries, and I mean that team isn't really all that like stacked like it used to be, especially again talking about injury. Yeah, I think Giannis is a good candidate. Sorry. But besides him, I think Jokic is right there. But like, you guys know my take on Nikola Jokic already on that. The Last of Us season finale last night. I have stated this many times. I do not have HBO Max. Can't watch the show. I've played the game, so like I'm assuming I already know how the story goes. But I do love Pedro Pascal. I think that's who plays. Yeah, Pedro Pascal. He's a good actor. Doing anything for St. Patty's Day? No. I've kind of already. Again, I keep saying this. I'm super sorry, but like obviously I do live streams every Monday, and I keep having to like re-talk about stuff all the time. I'm trying to like kind of stay away from like, drinking on like the channel. I know I've talked about before doing a smoking weed video. I don't know really how I feel about that. I didn't do the gambling video on my channel. Again, just starting to grow a little bit, and sponsorships and stuff like that. I don't want them popping up on my channel and being like, oh wow, this guy drinks on his channel and smokes on his channel and does gambling videos and blah 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 this and blah 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 that. Sure, are they funny, entertaining? Yeah, that's why I do them. But like, I don't know if I really want to be doing that a lot. So I don't know. Top 10 NBA players all time in order. You must be someone who is very. Where did my controller go? I don't know where my controller went. I was gonna do some controller sounds. You must be very new to the channel, because I've talked about that, and you haven't even done videos talking about my top 10. That'd be pretty interesting to talk about here, but that'll take a long time. So maybe just search it up, and I think I already have a video on that. Is the gambling video already up? Gus, I literally was just talking about that. I do not smoke. That was kind of the whole point of the video, is that I don't smoke, and I was going to do it for a video, but I don't think I will. Do you think the Lakers will make the playoffs? Yes. I think if LeBron gets back right before like the play-in games, I think they'll make it. Are they going to be the 8th seed? Probably. Are they going to lose in the first round of Denver? Probably. But will they make the playoffs? I think they have a pretty good shot. It just comes down to their play-in game and who they play, because that's going to be very interesting. What was your favorite multiplayer video game growing up? I wasn't actually the biggest fan of multiplayers growing up. Obviously, like when I was growing up, there wasn't really like multiplayer. Obviously, like a lot of people, like younger people, like they had all the multiplayer games. I guess technically, like my first like multiplayer experience was like Call of Duty Black Ops. ops or like Modern Warfare. Actually, I was actually pretty into Halo Reach, Halo ODST, one of the two. I think one of the Halo games was one of the games I really got really into. I even joined a clan. I joined an Xbox clan because I was kind of good, I guess, good enough to get into a clan, and that was fun. But that's really it, really. What's up, AC3? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thoughts on the MCU? Last phase was garbage when you look at it as a phase, as like a conglomerate, like a story. It's definitely the worst one at that. But individually, I had some like really good moments. And obviously with Quantum Medium coming out just now, it definitely has potential because that movie was pretty good. It was decent for the new age of where Marvel is at right now. That's actually so. Wait, how did you know I actually had a lanyard? Someone was asking about lanyard sounds. How do you know that I have a lanyard? I was actually just taking these off of my keys the other day, and I just had it like laying on my bed. That's kind of funny. You were kind of just randomly knew that. Weird. I kind of like that sound of like when people like swing their lanyards around and just like mess with it. Kind of funny. Also, sorry about my neighbors upstairs. Very annoying. Hey yo, hello, hello, hello. Thank you, 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 thank you so much, Calfix. Thank you so much, Calfix. Man, you are always in the live streams, always supporting. I feel like I can always count on you. That's crazy. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. That would be insane. That is insane. I don't know why I said like a past tense thing. You said what's happening, my guy. NFL Free Agency was pretty interesting today. Yes, it was. I'll think I do a video on Wednesday. I'll just do back-to-back sports videos, which I don't really like to do anymore. I don't really like doing back-to-back sports videos. But I think I might do that on Wednesday. Yeah, I think I might do that on Wednesday. I don't know, should I do my March Madness video tomorrow? Or should I do it on Wednesday and then tomorrow post an NFL video for the NFL draft and free agency? I have to think about it. I have a lot. I have a lot going on in my mind right now. Rachel says, would I ever do a March Madness predictions video? No, Rachel, I would never, ever, ever, ever do a March Madness prediction video. Definitely am not planning on doing that tomorrow. I'm definitely not. What are your top 5 NFL teams? As in like my favorite or as in like best? In my opinion. Let me know. Iced tea. I've never heard of iced tea before. Like ice cream and iced tea. Like as in like iced tea as in like a drink, or iced tea like frozen tea. I'm not sure. But I actually can't really have ice cream. I have to have the non-dairy ice cream, which is still pretty good in my opinion. Favorite phone you've owned? That's also a random question. You know, when that one iPhone came out, that was like, it was the first iPhone ever that was the, it had like the press feature. Oh my god, I'm super sorry about my neighbors. It was the first iPhone that you were actually able to press and like hold, and it had like the, like, I forget what it's called. It had that feature where you can actually like press it and like you could feel the press. I got that phone when it first came out, and I thought it was super cool because it was my first time ever getting like a brand new iPhone. I thought it was pretty cool. That was a pretty good one. Top 5 favorite. I mean, again, I don't even really watch NFL that much. I think the Rams are up there because they are my dad's favorite team since moving back to LA, and then probably the Chargers. The Seahawks, they're kind of like let's go with the Jets, because green is my favorite color. The iPhone 6S, yeah, it was the iPhone 6S. That's right. Yeah, I think I had that phone when I was in high school. Like late high school. I can remember when it first came out. Yes, they are so good. Many Tingles did YouTube with lanyards today. Yeah, that is actually super funny because I actually have this one, and I also had. That's actually so funny that you're even saying that. I have this one too. Because, like I was saying, I was taking my keys off because I usually use this one when I'm just like walking around, like because it's like a little smaller and thinner. And then if I'm like doing an activity, I'll use like my thicker one because it's like thicker, you know. But it's very funny that you just randomly said that and they were on my bed already. Are there any video ideas you have, but still not sure whether to make it or not? I have those kind of videos all the time, and most of them involve doing traditional ASMR. Last week, I guess I should say last week, I actually did do a, I'm trying to find, there it is. I did do a, like, normal, traditional ASMR video. It was that video, if you guys saw but didn't click on, it was that video where it's just like the black screen, like a black, like, canvas behind me, and I just did, like, traditional ASMR, just like a bunch of triggers. I thought it was really good. I thought it was one of my best, like, actual ASMR, tingly, relaxing, trying to make you sleep videos I've ever made ever. In my opinion, it's my best one I've ever done. But again, as you saw, like, not a lot of people liked it because, again, it's not, like, a super crazy, fun, wild, super cool, new idea, which, again, sucks. That's, like, the worst part about YouTube is that I can't just make, like, a normal video anymore. All of my videos have to be something different and exciting and new, and like obviously a lot of people love the ASMR and public stuff, so now I have to think of like places to go out in public, and like it's kind of annoying. But I like that video a lot, and I wish I could do more videos like that. More videos of just talking about myself, more videos of just like, I don't want to say easier videos, but just like videos that I don't know that I would like. But again, that's the whole thing about YouTube, is that that doesn't always really work out. Like the stream. Like the stream is a good one. Do you think it'll live in Portland forever? I have no idea. Probably not. It's getting to the point where I've definitely looked into moving. It would have to be somewhere. Probably not on the West Coast anymore. It's getting like too like ridiculously expensive now, to the point where, you know, it's tough. So you know, my mom lives in Missouri. Obviously the cost of living from, you know, the more inland you go is a lot cheaper. So I was thinking about looking at some places out there, which isn't bad. I'm not like bashing people who live, you know, in like the Midwest and stuff like that, but it would be definitely a different change. But I think it'd be kind of nice and obviously a lot cheaper, and you know, there's still stuff to do. A lot of like football and baseball going on over there. Sucks there's not a lot of basketball, but you know, I don't think I'll live here forever, ever. Do you think Victor Wembanyama will live to the hype? I say probably not. I do not think he's gonna be like the new aged Hakeem Olajuwon. I don't think he's gonna be anything super duper crazy. Do I think he will be good? Yes. Is he gonna be, you know, the next LeBron? No. No, I do not. Do you think the Rockets will win the Super Bowl? What kind of a question is that? Celtics lost today. Yeah, the Celtics were, that was pretty bad, not gonna lie, but, who cares? It's almost playoff time. No one's really caring about the regular season anymore. People are just kind of worried about, like, where seeding is for the playoffs. I think it's kind of hard right now to even get into the playoffs, unless you're on the West, and it's very stacked. My only issue with traditional ASMR vids are the fact that they're too quiet. Yeah, that's true. I think my videos, I always like to keep them more quiet, kids here, and I'm always scared like a loud bump or someone outside the apartment or my neighbors upstairs or a loud car or blah 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 is gonna go by. So I always try to make my videos a little bit more quiet, but I do not have the balls to make my videos extremely loud and like HD and crazy like that. Big, and I'm really not like, yeah. You've always been around for a while, and you've been on a lot of live streams, and I've always talked about this. Whenever I talk about YouTube, like I don't care. Like I don't care what happens to this channel. No offense, I love this channel. I love what's happening to it. But like, if everyone just decided not to watch me anymore, then so be it. I still do make content because it's content that I want to make. Every single video that I put out, it's put out because I want to put it out. But you do have to think about, okay, what do people want to see? And that's the point of this entire channel. It's not about me, it's about you guys. I want to be there for you guys. I want to make videos that will relax you, videos that you're looking for, videos that will help you and relax you, make you feel better, blah blah blah. That's what this channel is about. Who cares about me? I care about you guys. So yeah. Whenever I talk about YouTube, I'm not like complaining. It's just me talking with you guys. That's all it really is. You should do another basketball card opening. God, those are so hard. Jake, if we don't make it to the playoffs, Big British lad, I do know that you're talking about the Dallas Mavericks. Because, yeah. Do you think we should let Jake Kidd go? No. Jason Kidd is a good coach. I think, well, first of all, the Mavericks are making the playoffs. You need to calm down about that. The Mavericks are making the playoffs. But no, Jason Kidd is a good coach. I think you guys just need to, well, you guys, sorry. I hate, and I don't use that word very often. I hate when people say you, or me, or us, or we, whenever they talk about a sports team. That is an ick. That is something that's a pet peeve of mine. Sorry. I think the Mavericks are just a team that definitely needs to retool their roster around Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving a little bit more, since obviously trading away some really good key role players. I think they now need to turn their eyes to, okay, well, what can we do to really emphasize and make Kyrie and Luka better? And I think this offseason and going into next season, I think it's going to be a really big emphasis. And seeing how that goes will really determine if they are really like a true title contender or not. But this year, could they win the title? Maybe, but can they, do some damage? Absolutely they can, for sure. The Jets are getting Aaron Rodgers. It does look like that. That's pretty wild. What do you think the Raptors and their team right now? I think the Raptors are kind of in the same spot as the Miami Heat. I think they need to pick a lane. I think they need to either build with Pascal Siakam, trade some of their young pieces away, some draft picks, really try to make a go at it if they want that, or trade Pascal Siakam and really commit to this youth movement with Scotty Barnes and whoever they can get with their pick this year. I think they really need to focus on that a lot more. Wow, my neighbors upstairs are really making me mad. Super sorry if you guys can hear that. It sounds like they're like rolling something upstairs. And also with the, tying that in with the Miami Heat, same thing with like Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo. Kind of need to pick what you guys want to do, or they want to do. Do I think the Mavericks will win the World Cup? Yes. Oh, you got winning the March Madness tourney. Well, Ropo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ropo. Why don't you just watch my video tomorrow about March Madness? Every time I'm introduced to more basketball things, I know, I'm super sorry, by the way, if you, don't care about sports. To be honest, I obviously talk sports a lot on my channel, but I do not care about sports as much as it seems like I do. I really do not, so I do apologize if it does seem like I only want to or only do talk about sports. Even to me, it gets pretty annoying, so I do apologize about that. So, even me, I understand how you feel if it gets kind of repetitive. What's your top 3 favorite artists? Ooh, Ollie Young. I love your profile picture. That's pretty funny. Top 3 artists. I think for sure, Mac Miller has to be on there. I'm actually wearing my Mac Miller shirt on today, which is kind of funny. Mac Miller for sure. After him, man. I mean, if I could pick like an era of an artist, like 2016, Chance the Rapper was, ooh, man, Coloring Book, my favorite album of all time. That's for sure a good little era of an artist. And then after that, man, I don't know. I'm not like someone who really like follows artists to like the day I die. I'm not really someone who does that a lot. I'm really someone who likes to like my Discover Wheelie on Spotify. I use that a lot because I like hearing new things and like I don't want to make this sound like super deep, super duper deep, but like experiencing new sounds and new voices and things like that. So yeah, I can't really pick 3, but I do for a third one if I could do like, you know, discovering new artists. I love discovering new songs and artists for sure. Oh my god. Super sorry about today. If you guys know, it was just daylight savings time, like the time change. So it actually gets darker later in the day. So obviously that means people are out later. You know, when the sun's up, people have more energy, this and that. So, kind of a warning for the further of this Monday night live streams go into the summer and stuff like that. Which, by the way, you guys are gonna see me sweat bullets. Sorry about that when that comes around. But it's just gonna be more loud during like these earlier live streams hours. Well, not earlier, but like when the live streams are starting and getting going. It's gonna be a lot louder, so I do apologize about that. I know Flamboyant Pickle. I know. Obviously, I do know that. When should your March Madness video come out tomorrow? All my videos. Well, actually, that's actually a good question because if you guys haven't noticed, which also, by the way, if you guys haven't liked the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream, make sure you guys like the live stream right now. You can just close out of the chat and click the little like button. That'd be amazing for me, and it helps out the channel, helps out this video after it gets posted a lot. It helps it out a lot, so make sure you guys do that. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, I've been posting my videos earlier in the day. I've been posting my videos a little bit more around 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Kind of like it's like the same time like all like the big YouTube, even ASMR channels post their videos. Let me know if you guys have been enjoying the earlier postings of my videos. Do you guys miss it when I posted where I usually posted videos about 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time? Definitely want to know your opinions on that and my posting times. What game are you looking forward to playing in the future? I think definitely for sure the new Star Wars game. Star Wars Survivor. That's what it's called. It's called Star Wars Survivor. For sure, super excited about that one. Wow, my neighbors are just running around upstairs. I'm so sorry about that. And then obviously like the new MLB game. I think WWE is coming out with a new game too. I'm super excited about that. The Suicide Squad game looks really fun and cool. That's all I can really think about right now. But yeah, the Suicide Squad game seems pretty fun. I love superhero video games. They're pretty fun for sure. Been out some times. Been sometimes since my breakup. Been working on myself. What do you say would be some more advice? Definitely just doing you, like doing yourself, doing things for yourself. Really focusing on trying to break the habit of trying to make someone else content and happy, and try to find ways and even new ways to find yourself to be more happy and more content. Whether it is a new hobby, a new show, you know, going to a new place nice, clearing your mind, stuff like that. I think that's really important to really start. Although it can seem lonely, but being able to be with yourself and be happy about being by yourself is actually super important. Realizing that you don't need anyone else, I feel like it's really important. I feel like people, especially nowadays, obviously with social media, are so dependent on other people. So being able to learn how to make yourself happy is pretty important. So yeah, I don't know if that's good or not. Yo, what's up, Quincy? What's up, Quincy? What do you think about the Jets and Rodgers? I think it should be interesting. I mean, obviously, Aaron Rodgers is very old, but he obviously still has a lot left to give, and I think definitely, the window is going to be very short, but I think definitely, like, next year, like, if they do get Rodgers this year and they go into next year with Aaron Rodgers, that's going to be good, and I think it's probably going to be their best shot. Obviously, if they get Rodgers and it's, like, a super long contract for many, many years, like, it's just going to, like, tie up cap space and stuff like that, that's definitely not going to be great, but, we'll have to see about that. The best movie of 2022. Oh god, I can't even think. That's tough. I have to really think about that one. Resident Evil 4 remake. Yeah, that one I think is coming out relatively soon, right? I did watch the demo. The demo of it, which looks fun. Personally, I like more of the first-person Resident Evil games. I absolutely loved Resident Evil Biohazard. That's like honestly one of my favorite PS4 games. Honestly, Biohazard was amazing. And then the other one that just came out. Oh, what's that one? It has like a werewolf or something like that on the cover. That one was also really good. So I definitely like the first-person Resident Evil games. Obviously the remake one is going to be third person, but I'll still probably play it maybe if I'm bored. I was asking about your March Madness video coming out because when you post a video at 4 a.m. Pacific, well, I post videos at 4 p.m. not a.m. But I get what you mean. Yeah, I've been posting videos earlier in the day, so for you, if it's Eastern, that'll be like 5:30 p.m. So yeah, it'll be about 5:30 p.m. I did not watch Cocaine Bear. I know that movie is supposed to be like a pretty like a shtick type of movie. Like it's not like a very serious movie, which is fine. I think it can be very fun. I don't think I would pay like a movie theater price for it, but if it was on TV for free, I'll probably give it a watch. Or if a friend wanted to go see it, I'd probably do it. But it wouldn't be a movie I would like go and like plan a day around. You know what I'm saying? I haven't played it, Sebastian. I just said I watched it. I didn't play it though. I saw it, but it looks pretty interesting. Yeah, Village. That was Resident Evil Village. Play FIFA again. Man, FIFA. Do people even still play FIFA? Or is there like a new FIFA game coming out sometime soon? I actually have no idea. But FIFA was fun when it was going on. That was pretty fun. Yeah. Opinion on PlayStation 1 style horror games. That's a very that's a very specific question. I don't even know what even a PlayStation 1 horror game would be. Would it be like, did Resident Evil come out on the original PlayStation? I'm pretty sure it probably did. I didn't play a lot of horror games obviously growing up because when I got the PlayStation 1 I was like, dude, I was like 7, 6 when the PlayStation 1 came out. So obviously I wasn't playing like rated M horror games or whatever. My PlayStation 1 games were like the Star Wars Obi-Wan game. There was a Tarzan game for the PlayStation 1 I played a lot. There was a racing game that was like on like hover bikes. What other ones were there? PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1 I don't really have a lot of memories about, but PlayStation 2 I have a bunch of memories. PlayStation 2 was definitely like my console of like my childhood, you know? Oh, the Silent Hill games too. Oh wow. know Silent Hill is actually supposed to get a remake too sometime, and I think I will play that. That'd be interesting. Twisted Metal. I never owned Twisted Metal. I played it, but I didn't play it like during like the PlayStation 1 era. I played it like a couple years, kind of like afterwards, because my friend had it. But yeah, we weren't allowed to have games like that. I guess the Disney Tarzan movie had the best soundtrack. That is an amazing soundtrack. I forget the name. Phil Collins did the soundtrack to that movie, and he is obviously very good at music. So yeah, that's a great one. All of like the 90s Disney movies were like just cracked out of their mind for music. They were all really good. Jimmy G the Raiders, yeah. Yeah, Jimmy G the Raiders is kind of interesting. I really thought the Raiders were gonna try to go after like a bigger named guy, or at least Aaron Rodgers, which I thought that was like, at least before everything, that would have been my pick if Rodgers was gonna go to a new team. But I don't know. I guess they're gonna take Jimmy Garoppolo, which, I don't know if that is like a big upgrade to Carson. I forget his last name. Before they released their old quarterback, I don't know how Jimmy G is really sort of different than him, but we're gonna have to see if they're gonna be more better. Ryan Garcia or Tank Davis. I only really know about Derek Carr. That's his name. That's right. Yeah. No, I was thinking about Carson Wentz. I was thinking about someone else, but yeah, Derek Carr. That's his name. What was I talking about? Yeah, I only know really Ryan Garcia because he's like isn't he like more or less like a social, like he is a boxer. I know he's a good boxer, but I know him more as like a social influencer than a boxer. I think I've seen like a video or two of him boxing on Twitter, and I know he's good, but I don't really know a lot about the other dude he's fighting, Tank Davis. The name sounds very familiar, and I've seen his face before, but he is actually a boxer that I have never seen any like boxing on at all. So that's what I think about that. What's your thoughts on the Rams? Well, the Rams are just garbage now. They spent all of their money on that one Super Bowl, which I think that was definitely worth it. I have seen people talk about the Rams and them talking about the Rams like, oh, they sold everything, they bought a Super Bowl, they did this and that, blah 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 blah. Isn't that worth it? Isn't that like the point of the NFL, like buying and acquiring talent to win a Super Bowl? And they did it. They suck now, which is fine, but they got a ring out of it. So it is kind of how it is. Yo, what's up, Jaden? What's up, Lazale? Lazale, I think is how you pronounce it. What's up? Any travel plans soon? Yes, just 1 second. I wouldn't necessarily say there's a chess craze, but chess is definitely getting a lot more popular. There have been a lot of YouTubers and Twitch streamers who have been playing chess. I think it's like you can just play it on like chess.com, right? There's like a chess website you can play for free. You can like play people from around the world. Maybe I'll do a video like that again. That's something like, again, going back to the topic of, I don't know like what video would do good. I don't think that video would do very well on my channel if I made a chess, like a playing chess game video. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Yo, what's up, please? What's up? More like NFLA. Yeah, kind of same. I don't really like the NFL all that much. I mean, it's fun. I like football. Anyways, travel plans. Yeah, so I actually am planning on, I talked about this again earlier. I say that a lot on these videos. I do plan on going back to California to see my family. It's pretty much kind of like a done deal, like it's gonna happen. I don't know who's all going. I know I'm down, and I can go, and I think my dad's gonna go, and one of my brothers is gonna go. But yeah, just gonna go back to California, see my family. This is definitely gonna be more of like a relaxing relaxation trip, so don't expect like what I did in Vegas, like film a video like twice every single day that I'm out there. But like I do plan on making like a Disneyland video. We might go to like a baseball game, so maybe I can make it like another IRL video at a sporting event. I don't know what game we would do, but we can try to do that. Maybe one like at the beach, something like that. I think it could be kind of cool. So I have a couple video ideas. I could even make it just like a one big like vlog type of ASMR video, just kind of like a day in the life type of video. I think I might do something like that as well, because that's just like, that is definitely more of a video for myself than not really for you guys. I don't care if that video does good or not, because you know it'd be kind of cool just to have like a video on my channel, you know, kind of just like debriefing and going through an entire day of my vacation, which would be kind of cool to look back on like in a couple years. I think that's kind of nice, you know. If you don't know anything about chess, it's gonna be boring to the average person. Yeah, for sure. I think chess can be fun. I don't understand people who constantly play chess though. Like they spend like hours just like playing straight chess, like they're playing Fortnite or something like that. Like people who just like they grind chess. That I do not understand. That's kind of cuckoo. That's kind of cuckoo. SoCal, yes, Southern California, which I'm very excited about. I almost said because of the weather, but like even like now, the weather's getting pretty good. It's getting more dry, which is nice, and even this weekend, it's gonna hit 60 degrees this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, starting to get into that springtime, which is great. Yeah, spring is definitely my favorite time of year. Love spring. Definitely pretty nice. By the way, make sure you guys like tonight's live stream or even video if you're watching this in the VOD or past the live. Make sure you guys like this. It definitely helps out the live stream a lot, helps out the video a lot, especially after this video is posted. Really helps out. So make sure you guys just close out of the chat for just a second, and you can click that like button. I would very much appreciate it. A vlog ASMR has the potential for camera adjusting camera sounds. That's very true. Yeah, I love vlog ASMR. That's what BB's ASMR was like the first channel. I don't know if I've ever even seen like a vlog type of style video in ASMR before besides her. And she definitely has very much inspired me to do like a lot of like my live content and stuff like that. So I would actually love to do a video like that where I just kind of just like voice over, even just like talk throughout, like just like a day in my life type of thing while I'm on vacation. I think it could be kind of nice, and it's a nice little like keepsake for the memories, you know. Yo, what's up, Ethan? What's up? It's raining hard. Yeah. I actually saw my neighbors just stomping with all of their weight. I love that. Yeah, I saw that it's been raining a lot. My family down there actually just called us like a couple days ago talking about how like the weather up here has been better than down there because it's been like raining so bad. It's pretty crazy. Money Night Live, let's go. Yes, let's go. But most people use their phones, so it won't be the same. Will you make a video of what you think will make the play-in? Probably not. I'll probably just like make it like that part of the NBA playoff video whenever the playoffs happen, which I don't even know when that will be. I think they start in April, I think that's when the playoffs start, right? In April. So probably sometime around there. The high 30s, yeah, that's pretty bad. The high 30s is not good at all. I mean, I think right now it's like 40 something degrees, which isn't good either, but like at least it's like dry, so I'm not like dying. I hate it. The thing I hate the most, I don't care if it's cold. If it's wet and cold, that's what sucks. I hate that. someone that runs really hot. Anyway, so like I don't really care if it's too cold. YouTube, you gotta push your stream and videos more often again. I mean, whatever happens, happens. I cannot control that, so I tend to not even really think about it. If you could watch a movie or series again for the first time, what would it be? If I could watch a movie or a series again, I actually have no idea what the answer would be. I mean, Breaking Bad would be dope. Breaking Bad is a really good show. That'd be a good one. I'm trying to think of, honestly, if I could rewatch like any like genre of movie. Wow, that's very loud. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. It would be like comedies. Let me know like the last time you've seen like a really good comedy movie. I feel like those were like so popular in like the 2010s era of movie making, but now I feel like it's been a very long time since there's been just like a really funny, good comedy movie. That's definitely one that I would love to do for sure. And yeah, I mean, like you can obviously rewatch a comedy, but definitely wish there were more and better ones out there. But even if you really think about it, like all of like the good like comedic actors are all like super old now, like Steve Carell and Will Ferrell, Adam Sandler, like all those guys are just like, I don't want to say they're too old to do movies like that anymore, but like dang, it's kind of sad, you know. We don't really have like a lot of like good comedic actors anymore. New Girl. It's kind of funny because I actually was talking about New Girl in my Tinder, my Vegas Tinder video, talking about New Girl. I've only ever seen like a couple episodes of New Girl before because I know like other people like really, really, really like it. And I mean, you know, I don't know if that's like really my type of show. That's definitely a show I would like put on for like background noise, I guess. I don't know if I could like sit down and just like actually pay attention to like the storyline and stuff like that. A show that I do like and a show that I actually would like to watch, but I don't know where I could watch it is How I Met Your Mother. That's actually a show that I actually liked a lot, and I just like never like finished it all the way through. So yeah. Have I watched The Boys? No, I do not have. I think that's on Amazon Prime, is it not? I do not have Amazon Prime, so I cannot sadly watch it. Very, very, very sad. Clay just went off for 33 and a half. Actually, let me do that really quick. Let me go through like the sports stuff today. So yeah, we just talked about it already. The Rockets actually beat the Houston Rockets. Wait, did I say that? Yeah, the Rockets. God, the Rockets beat the Boston Celtics 111 to 109. Apparently, Jason Tatum missed like a layup to tie the game. Yikes. The Jazz lose to the Miami Heat 115 to 119. The Jazz tankathon is going very strong. Shout out to the Jazz. The Grizzlies without Ja Morant beat pretty handedly the Dallas Mavericks, almost by 20 points. That's pretty yikes. Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic didn't play though, so that makes a lot of sense. I think his name's Jaden Hardy, Justin Hardy. I think it's Jaden Hardy. Goes for 28 points, which is pretty impressive for the rookie. I think he's a rookie. Timberwolves smoke the Hawks, 136 to 115, and the Pacers lose to the Detroit Pistons, who I think also are not playing Jaden Ivey anymore, are they? Yeah, they're not even playing. They're playing basically no one. They don't have Cade or Ivy. Duren is coming off the bench. I actually wish they would start Duren over James Wiseman. Kind of interesting they're doing that. And then right now the Bucks are losing to the Kings, which is kind of interesting. Definitely love the Kings this year. They definitely have been like my team to watch this year since the Blazers suck and the Lakers haven't been that great. I've been watching a lot of Kings basketball and pretty cool. Pretty cool. sucks that just everything is on a different platform. You have to spend like $150 to watch shows that you want to watch because you need like every single platform. It's very annoying. Very, 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 very annoying. Very annoying. Rockets champions confirmed. For sure, for sure. What general topics have you covered so far tonight? Kind of everything. Again, like I know like March Madness is a topic, but that is literally gonna be my video for tomorrow, so I can't like just talk. Oh, super sorry if you guys can hear that, by the way. What is that sound coming on? I think my neighbors are doing their laundry, like their dryer. I can't really talk about it a whole lot because that's a video for tomorrow, so that kind of sucks. How do I feel about Cam Reddish? I like Cam Reddish. I hope Portland can either obviously keep him. I think he can actually be a pretty decent, like player off the bench, like almost like a six-man role for the Blazers. I kind of like that idea. Or even just go to a new team. I think that also could be kind of nice. I think Cam is a player that definitely needs a lot more, sort of play time and attention to order to like him reach more of his potential, which I know is kind of rough to do while they are doing their laundry. And I obviously think it's pretty important that they do try and, you know, I don't want to say coddle him, but he definitely needs a lot of attention. And I don't know if Portland really has the time or assets or the ability to do all that stuff. Obviously, when you're thinking about Portland, you're thinking about a team that's trying to contend. And obviously, if they can keep Cam for cheap, that's obviously good. But, you know, not too bad of a player, but definitely not like the greatest. I think people also hype him up a lot. You get a jailbroken Fire Stick. I've never even heard of a jailbroken Fire Stick. The only thing I've heard of that is like a jailbroken thing is like phones. I know phones can get jailbroken. Excited to see your bracket tomorrow. Thank you. It's not gonna be anything crazy, and I've only done like a little bit of watching of college basketball. I did watch over Saturday and a little bit of Sunday. I don't know if there were a lot of games on Sunday, like championship, well, conference championship, I should say, college basketball games, and even on Friday too. So I've actually got my eyes have finally get to see some college basketball, and some of the teams look really good. And I'm pretty excited to talk about it. Is it just me, or the last couple of weeks you've gotten some higher views? I wouldn't say that, but if you think that, that's pretty great. I don't really notice that stuff a lot. I mean, obviously, like that one video, that one live stream did pretty good, which is cool. You know, the 100,000 view mark is, I don't know if I ever really thought I would really hit a video that ever got 100,000, which is kind of crazy. But that one video did good. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yo, what's up, Kanye? Are you a Westbrook fan? I like Westbrook, yeah, for sure. I definitely enjoyed his Oklahoma City Thunder days, for sure, for sure. They required us to a bracket 1 year in school. Interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I did do a normal voice for my story, because like everyone does a normal. I think Matty Tingles also does a normal voice for his like stories as well, which is cool. I don't know. Like I've done like a couple like normal voiced videos on my channel, so I'm assuming you're kind of newish, but I used to do all of my live streams. All of my live streams used to be normal voiced, which is kind of funny. Have I been watching any of the World Baseball Classic? No, I haven't, because I don't like baseball all that much. So I haven't watched really any of it. I've seen like some highlights. I think, if I can remember, did the U.S. just lost? They just lose to Mexico, didn't they? I think that's what happened. Thoughts on the Warriors' upcoming playoff run? I don't have any thoughts. I actually don't even really know the standings for them right now. I know they're doing a lot better than they were before. Yeah, right now they are 6th right now in the West, only a game and a half behind 5th, 3 games behind the 4 seeded Suns. Obviously with Steph Curry back, that team has infinite amount of potential. Do I think they have enough to win the title? Maybe. I think if anything, they are kind of like how you feel about the Cleveland Cavaliers. Are they a team that can make a run? Yes. Can they do an upset? Yes. Can they make it to the conference finals? Yes. But is it like the biggest dark horse I can think of? Probably. Obviously this team isn't like last year's. And I think this year's contenders are way tougher than last year's. Obviously, like a fully healthy Denver Nuggets team, KD on the Suns. I mean, even the Mavericks are better than they were last year. I think those teams are just pretty well equipped, more than they were last year, and I think the Warriors wouldn't beat. I don't want to say they can't, but it'd be way tougher for them to beat these teams this year than they did last year, if that makes any sense. So, I mean, could they make it to the second round? Yeah. Could they, again, beat a fully healthy Phoenix Suns team or a fully healthy, Denver Nugget team now that they have, their chips back in their corner from health? Yes. I think it'd be very hard for them to beat them, so, definitely gonna have to see. But could they win it all? Probably, because they are the Golden State Warriors, and anything can happen with them. You like my soft-spoken? Thank you. The U.S. was up 12-1 against Canada right now. Oh my god. Jesus. 12-1. Well, it's Canada, but still, I didn't even know there was a Canadian baseball player. I didn't know they had a whole team of Canadian baseball players. Winter sports like snowboarding or skiing. I've been snowboarding before, many years ago, and it was fun. Obviously, when you first do snowboarding, you're very stiff, so all I did was just like slowly make my way down the slopes, and that was about it. I couldn't really like move or turn at all, but I would like to do it again. I think that could be pretty fun to do. Obviously, right now it's not really. Well, I mean, spring, I guess you can kind of go still, but it's obviously getting past the winter-ish time, so that would be pretty fun to do. Can you do a start bench cut of Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker? Definitely obviously start Jason Tatum. When I bench Donovan or D-Book, I think I would probably bench Booker, maybe. I mean, this is a toss-up. Honestly, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. I'm trying to think of like who's like a better like facilitator. And I know Devin Booker played point guard for Phoenix for a little bit before they got Chris Paul. And Donovan Mitchell is shorter, but I think Donovan Mitchell is still like a decent defender, and obviously Devin Booker isn't like the greatest defender himself either. So like, that's pretty tough to really think about. ASMR walking around a ski resort. That's a very specific video. Maybe it could do good, but again, maybe next winter, I think that'd be a pretty good vibe for a video for sure. Also, by the way, if you guys are just getting the live stream, make sure you guys like tonight's live stream. I would very much appreciate it a lot. It does a lot for the channel, the video, the live stream. I'd very much appreciate it if you could like the live stream. I would love it a lot. Top 3 basketball shoes. Top 3. I think that's a very tough question because of course basketball shoes. I don't really know a lot about like actually wearing basketball shoes, but like if you just mean like basketball shoes, I just like the shoes in general, not as in like playing basketball. I definitely love Jordan 1s for sure. I think Jordan 1s are head and shoulders above all other ones for sure, at least in my eyes. I know the Kevin Durant shoe line are always pretty good, and obviously like the Kobe Bryant ones are good as well. Obviously, I'll probably get like Kobe's. Kobe's are really cool. Kind of any of them, I think are really cool. honestly like a shoe brand that I like the most. I'm actually a big fan of Adidas as a brand, not just their shoes. I think I've only ever worn like one or two pairs of Adidas in my life ever, but I think Adidas are probably like my favorite clothing brand when it comes to like sports wear. Is it difficult to constantly have to have different video ideas? It is insanely hard to do. I don't think a lot of you even watch me consistently really understand. I don't want to say it sucks because like I like being a variety ASM artist. I know a lot of you in here who just come in here and just watch me for sports and just ask me sports questions and really care about the sports stuff. That's cool. That's awesome. But in me and my own personal opinion, I would like to think of myself more as a variety content creator that just does ASMR. I would like to think that I come up with pretty good ideas when it comes to variety, and it is tough, but it's also more interesting, I guess. Now, do I wish I could make like easier, simpler videos? Yes, I am sometimes very jealous of content creators, especially in ASMR, that can literally do the same video every other day, and that's their shtick, and I think that's really cool and dope, and their fan base really loves that, and that's awesome. But it's very hard when people are expecting something different every single day, and it's really tough. Honestly, it is very tough, but I like it. Sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's great. It's just kind of the little roller coaster of YouTube, Adidas shoes are for real. Are better quality than Nike in my opinion. Yeah, I haven't had Adidas shoes in quite some time. I used to wear them for the gym, but I don't go to the gym anymore because it closed. It closed down a couple years ago. Thoughts on foam runners? I actually never owned foam runners ever, but I think they're alright. I'm not like the biggest like shoe head. I've talked about this before. That's why I don't have like a shoe collection. I don't buy shoes. I've worn like the same brand, the same actual shoe for like the past like 4 years. I've just been buying the same shoe. Like I think I've bought it like twice already. So I don't really watch a lot of shoes. I watch wear. God. Froggy, nope. I'm not doing a March Madness video. Sorry, I'm not doing it this year. Sorry to burst your bubble. Creed 3 review. Again, don't think that's a movie I'm gonna see in theaters. Maybe it gets on something, I'll watch it then. I mean, boxing movies are kind of fun. I actually really like, a movie I really like is Southpaw. Really liked Southpaw. There's another really good boxing movie with Christian Bale, and he's like super skinny, and I think Mark Wahlberg is the leading actor in it. I forget what that movie's called, but that's a good one. Creed was good. I liked the first one. I don't even think I saw the second one. If I did, I don't really remember, but yeah. Oh god, the cooking videos have been really nice lately. Yeah, The Fighter, that's what it's called, yeah. Leo, the cooking videos. I don't know if I'm going to be doing another cooking video on my channel. I don't think I am. They take too much time and effort and energy and editing, and people just don't want to see it, and that's totally fine. People who do see them really like them, and I love that. That's great. But it's the fact that people don't give those types of videos a shot, that they won't even click on the video. So I love doing them. I think they're super fun. But I don't know if I'll be making another video on them for the channel. If anything, I might just like make a cooking video, and then, or maybe one day I'll just make like a bunch of cooking videos, and then if I ever do like a Patreon, or if people want to do like a personal video, if people like ask me to do them for them, then I'll just like give them those videos. But like for posting on the channel, I mean, I don't know if I'll be doing them for the channel anymore. I have a pair of my dailies, that's pretty good. The Celtics are concerning me right now. The Celtics are fine. It's literally the end of the season. No one's trying hard for the end of the season. They're totally fine. Yeah, exactly, gents. It's just it doesn't matter. It's literally the end of the season. Right now, teams are either resting or injured for the playoffs, or B, they're tanking. So it's don't need to worry about it. A March Madness video would be fire, though. I know, Young B, it'd be so fire, but sadly, I'm not doing a March Madness video this year, guys. I'm so sorry. Would I box another ASMR influencer? Would I box another Oh, God. I mean, would I just do it to do it? Obviously not, because that's kind of dumb. But, like, if it was, like, an influencer, like, boxing event, yeah, duh, that'd be so much fun. I actually think the most fun part would be getting in shape. I think that'd be, like, the most fun part, like, being, like, paid to get extremely healthy and, like, the best fit version of yourself ever in your life. Like, being paid to do that would be awesome. Like, being paid to just focus on yourself, would be awesome. That'd be great. I think it would also be really funny to, like, banter with, like, the opponents, because obviously, like, you're trying to sell a fight, so, like, hyping the fight, like, creating content surrounding the fight would be, like, so fun. And I think people would actually love, like, the aspect of, like, two, like, quiet, whispering ASM artists, like, fighting in a ring. I think it's actually a pretty good idea. But, like, if anyone did do it, it'd be like, I don't know, like JoJo, or I guess Gibi, if she wanted to do, like, a girl-on-girl fight. It'd be like a top-tier ASMR, something that they would ever ask anyone over, like, or under, like, 500,000 subscribers, because that's what they do with their boxing events. Videos have been fire lately. Thank you. I try my best. The next World Cup is in America. Would you go to a game? God, maybe. It depends on what I'm doing. 3.5 years from now, I'll have to put it in the noggin and see if I'm even doing ASMR or YouTube or anything on social media in 3.5 years. God, 3.5 years from now, I'd be on YouTube for almost a decade. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. That'd be kind of crazy to think about. Favorite show at the moment? I actually don't watch a lot of shows, actually. Don't really watch a lot of TV or streaming. Well, I guess I like The Mandalorian, I guess, because that's really the only show I'm, like, watching at the moment is The Mandalorian. Imagine the announcers commentating the fights in ASMR. That could be funny if they actually wanted to do that. But I think it would be a good idea, and I would obviously do it not only because, like, the exposure, I guess, of doing something like that, especially if it was on like a Misfits fight or like whatever, like the YouTuber boxing, like, events are called. I don't know if it's Misfits or the other boxing, like, you use social media influencer boxing things. But if it was something like that, of course I do, because of, like, yeah, that. But also the fact that you would be getting into, like, the best physical shape of your life, like, that would just be, God, I wish I could honestly do that. Just, like, drop everything and just focus on myself for, like, 3 months. God, that'd be awesome. I wish. Wyatt says, I'm so glad you brought back the 2K rebuilds. Yeah, I honestly had nothing to post that day, and I thought, you know what? People have been asking me to do a rebuild, and why don't I just do it? And that video did exactly what I thought it was going to do, and what I kept telling people, that people, well, the vast majority of people don't want to see rebuilds anymore, and it kind of proved my point. It was fun. I liked it. I think I'm just going to be sticking, like I said before, to just doing because that is definitely probably the last time I'm ever doing a rebuild. Maybe even ever. Maybe even if the new 2K comes out. I don't even know if I'm going to be doing a rebuild on the new 2K game whenever it does come out. Did I watch Outer Banks? I did not. Is that on Netflix? I think it is. Also, does Outer Banks, does that have different seasons? Is it like their first season, or is there more? Well, 3.5 years from now, you would have been a full-time creator for close to 3 years by then. I'm not even a full-time creator now, and I don't think I'll probably ever will be, so I don't know where you're really getting that information from. What cartoon character represents your personality the best? What cartoon character? That's interesting. That's really tough. I can't think of any. If I could think of one, I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone who is like me. That's tough. I don't know. That's kind of like a deep question too, because like cartoon characters are so one thing. It's very hard to find like a very multi-dimensional type of cartoon character, because cartoon characters are usually a exaggerated version of a certain feeling or idea. Like SpongeBob is like super happy, Patrick is super dumb, Squidward is super I don't know, depressed, I guess. Hey, thank you, that guy. Hope you're having a good day too, and thank you so much to Devin. Thank you so much, Devin, for the $5 dono. Thank you. He says, appreciate all the content you're putting out, and I've always enjoyed these lives. Thank you so much, Devin. And whoa, got a little dono train there with Jorge. I'm assuming. Thank you so much, Jorge. That's interesting. Take Jorge. Thanks for the $2, I guess, but okay. Who do I have in March Madness? Anthony. Anthony, you are just gonna have to wait for the video tomorrow. You're gonna wait for tomorrow's video. I will say though that there is some teams out there, one specific team that has such a stupidly easy road to the Elite Eight, and I think if they have that easy of a road, they could probably actually win it all because they have a very easy path. You'll see it in tomorrow's video, though. There's definitely one for sure. Yo, what's up, Skippy? Hello. Who do I want to win? I mean, of course, I would love the Arizona Wildcats to win, and maybe I'll pick them tomorrow. You have to see. But I mean, obviously if Arizona could win, that'd be great. Kansas is another team I've always been a big fan of since back in the day. I've also really just liked the Spartans, Michigan State Spartans, just because I really like their colorway. Again, green is my favorite color. So when my dad used to watch March Madness like way back in the day, I used to root for them just because I like their logo. It's kind of cool, like Spartans, kind of cool, and like I like the color green. So I like that the green, the shade of green they use for sure. I'm around Portland. Well, I'm in Portland. Felix. Love the new Mandalorian season as well. Yeah, I think that the second episode episode came out obviously on Wednesday, and I watched it. Pretty good. The first episode was also pretty good. So far, it's been racking up to be a pretty good season so far. Hopefully, there's not a lot of filler, and I also don't know how many episodes there's gonna be. Hopefully, it's long. I'm really sad that Disney Plus has only really been coming out with like a lot of shorter content. It's only like 6 to like 10, maybe if you're lucky, like 12 episode series. I kind of wish there was more meat to some of the Disney Plus shows, like the Marvel ones, the Star Wars ones. Yeah. Also, by the way, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like tonight's live stream. Obviously, liking the live stream is the best thing you can do for the channel, for the live stream, for me, for the video after it's posted, for sure. Definitely helps out a lot. Yo, what's up, Hyper Nia? I like your logo. That's pretty sick. Oh, by the way, I've been talking with I guess you could, call her a graphics designer. I've been talking with one, and I'm trying to get some stuff done for the badges and channel membership stuff for like the live streams and stuff, so you guys can like sub to the channel. If you guys know like Twitch subbing, it's the same thing as becoming a channel member. It's the same thing. And I've been talking with one, and we've been kind of going back and forth, and she has some ideas, I have some ideas, and trying to like find out a way to make like a new logo. I don't think I'll ever like replace the logo with like my actual channel profile picture, but I think I might make like a logo for the live stream. So if you guys sub, you guys get like a cool like little like channel badge. Which, you know, if you guys have looked around, some other channels on YouTube have their own channel badges. If you're on Twitch a lot, obviously like you get a sub badge. And I guess if you have any good ideas, definitely let me know. We're also talking about doing emotes. If you guys know what emotes are, they're like emojis, but for the chat room. So that's a big possibility. Super excited about that. I think it could be a lot of fun. I really want to do more live streams. I even want to start maybe doing like non-ASMR live streams. I think that could be a lot of fun. Doing like gaming live streams could be a lot of fun. But yeah. Hey, yo. Flamboyant Pickle. You're insane. First of all, thank you. Thank you so much, Flamboyant Pickle, for the big $10 dono. It's so funny because you will be in the chat room chatting like you're just not up to anything suspicious, and then you'll just drop $10, which is super crazy. Thank you so much. That's insane. Like always, a great stream. I'm falling asleep, so I'm sending you a super chat to say good night. Good night. Yes, Rockets are winning the World Series 1000%. Good night, Flamboyant Pickle. You're awesome, absolute legend to the stream. Really means a lot. Yeah, honestly, you guys know that, you know, these live streams can be either like really good or they could be kind of tiring and like long, you know. And obviously when you guys are having good combos, donating, you know, obviously like liking the live stream, like getting really interactive, it makes the live streams a whole lot better, more fun, more this and that. And obviously Flamboyant Pixel, Flamboyant Pickle carries that, so shout out to him. Super cool. How are we tonight? I'm good. How am I tonight? That's a good question. I am okay. If I could rate myself right now, I'd be like a 6 out of 10. I've been having really bad times trying to sleep. I've been going to bed at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning some nights. It's been pretty bad. That's kind of due to like filming and obviously like YouTube stuff, but also just like I'm also just really bad at sleeping in general anyway, so it's kind of not a good concoction having those things together. So I've been sleeping pretty bad, but I feel okay. Texas. Texas is pretty good. You should do a rebuild on the Pacers in 2K. I will never be doing another rebuild on this channel. Maybe I really might do one when the new 2K game comes out, whenever that is, but that's even like a non-guarantee. I think I might stick doing 2K content on like a personal type of thing, personal content. I don't think I'll ever do a personal. You guys can tell that I haven't been sleeping very well. I don't think I'll ever do a normal video posting to my channel about 2K. I'll stick to doing just normal content. Wow, Flamboyant Pickle, you are actually insane. Thank you. Thank you so much as well, Flamboyant Pickle. Yeah, have a good night. You should like email me sometime if you want like a personal video, anything like that. Yeah, you're always like you've been an OG for sure for a pretty long time. Yo, Bougie Gamer, we were actually just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Is that what it is? Like ears burning when someone's talking about you and you don't know about it? Like, it's not like the saying where your ears burning. I don't know. Oh, yo. You guys are going crazy right now. Jay, shout out to the mod. Shout out to the mod, Jay. Shout out to the mod, Jay. What's up? Thank you. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. I've told you so many times, you do not have to donate, but thank you. Thank you. Flamboyant Pickle is him. He is him. Ears ringing. Is it ears ringing? I thought it was ears burning. Did I just like make that up by myself? Maybe I did. Maybe I did make that up by myself. But yeah, going on to like the whole not sleeping thing. I'll be sleeping a lot better this week because I actually have like videos planned and stuff already made, and like I'll be able to sleep pretty well this week. I am super excited to talk March Madness. I'm super excited to talk the NFL free agency, the IRLs videos that are coming out this week, which again, if you guys missed out, I have 3 IRL videos already made / filmed / like pre-thought of. The first one that's coming out sometime early this week, so maybe like Thursday, is gonna be a IRL ASMR in the mall, at the mall, I guess what you would title it. So that should be kind of nice. I have another one with the zoo, which I know the zoo ASMR one will hopefully you guys will like. I did a poll about it a couple weeks ago, and you guys were pretty excited about doing one at the zoo, so I'm definitely doing that. I think sometime early next week, and then sometime again later in the next week, I have one for Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble, a very good place to do ASMR. I feel like in public because it's already super quiet, so that should be pretty nice. And then, okay, Flamboyant Pickle, you need to stop and go to bed. Go to bed. That's crazy. Stop it. Go to bed. You do not have to donate. You've already done enough, man. That's crazy. Yes, good night. Good night. That's crazy. Oh, man. Currently watching the Warriors game. They were leading by 25. Now it's, wow, 5. Wow. The Warriors, man, they are very wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. Do you like Matty Tingles? I do like Matty Tingles. I do not think he likes me, though. Well, obviously I don't know, but like I've commented on like a lot of his videos, and they're always like almost like number 1, number 2, number 3, like a top 3 comment on his channel, and like the number 1 comment will get a heart from him, and the number 2 comment will get a heart from him. And I don't think I've ever gotten a heart from him, which obviously it's just comments, who cares? But yeah, obviously like supporting obviously just another like male ASMR content creator is great. One that's also in the Portland area is pretty cool. He also really likes basketball, which is cool. His content's great. His roleplays are amazing. He is definitely more of a hi-fi ASM artist, and he's one of the best, obviously. So really like Matty Tingles for sure. I know. I was just kidding, obviously. Would love to see a Barnes and Noble video. It's coming. It's in the works. I think it is going to be one of my shorter ASMR in public videos, because it is very hard. It's gonna be very hard to film in that store because it's quiet. So like if I'm like running around, not really running around, but if I'm like walking around the store, like tapping on stuff, like everyone's gonna be able to hear it, see it. If I'm like scratching like stuff and like I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So that's gonna be a tough video to make, but it's a challenge. I'm trying to push myself a little bit more when filming in public. Who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll do like a vlog in public video. I'll just like go out and film myself doing it in public, or even just doing like what if I did like an ASMR in public live stream? Now that could be very interesting. Oh, that's an idea. That'll take like so much data though. That's gonna take so much data. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be an expensive video to pay for all that. That'd be pretty tough. Yeah, M&M's, I know. Do you have Whataburger? I do not. I've had it before though. When I went to visit my mom, who lives in, or I guess around Kansas City, they actually just opened a Whataburger. Just recently when I went to visit her, and it was packed. There's a lot of people there, but we got some, and it's good. Is it overhyped? Yes, but I can see why people would like it. I think it's like a really good, like, local burger chain. Like, if that's like your local burger chain, like you're balling out, like that's awesome. But if you're like, I wouldn't like go out of my way and like drive like X amount of minutes to go to Whataburger. Like In-N-Out, I would drive like we used to drive like before they opened one up kind of closer to where we are now. Now In-N-Out, the closest In-N-Out to us is like 30, 40, 45 minutes, which is pretty good. But it used to be like a 3-hour, 4-hour drive to the closest In-N-Out, and me and my family, we used to drive to the closest In-N-Out, which was like a 3-4 hour drive. We used to do that some weekends, so that's worth it. Whataburger, I'm not sure. Have I ever been recognized by someone out in public? I have. 3 or 4 times. One time at the airport, one time in Disneyland, which was really cool. I think that's like my favorite one. No offense if you were one of the other people. One time at a Blazer game, and I think one other time it was when I was. Oops, sorry. There was a copper ambulance. One other time was just out in public in Portland. I think so. I'm trying to remember. It was a while ago. But yeah. Invest in any stocks? I do not. I probably should though, but I do not. ASMR in public in court. That will be. That's wow. That's an interesting video idea. I saw you in that one video of Nanu's. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm still pissed off to this day. Shout out to Nanu. But my god, I wish you would have told me like, hey, by the way, the video I want to put in the video, the lighting looks bad. Can you resend it in a different format? And I would have, because if you guys don't know, when you film sometimes on your phone, if you have a newer phone, which I filmed with this one, it films in something called HDR, which is like it's like a high resolution, and it like brightens the screen to make it look nicer. And I think when she downloaded my video, it auto brightened my video, and that's why I look so stupid. I look so dumb in that video. So that was kind of annoying. But yeah. It was still a great video though. I thought I did pretty good. Flamboyant Pickle, you need to go to bed. You need to go to bed. Either donate or go to bed. No, also very good. Their normal ketchup is also very good. Their burgers are good. Like, it's good. I'm just saying, I wouldn't compare it to like an In-N-Out, a Shake Shack, a Five Guys. It's good though. It's like the tier below them, if we're talking tiers, I guess. Do I like Portland? Sorry, I do. I do like Portland, but I definitely think it's getting to a point where it's becoming like, I don't want to call it like the LA of the Pacific Northwest, but I think it is starting to become the LA of the Pacific Northwest. I guess you could technically call Seattle the same way. It's just too expensive. Like, a lot of people are moving here from California, aka a lot of money is moving in from California up here because people don't really want to live in California anymore. So it is getting way more expensive because people know that people with money are moving up here or wanting to move up here. So, you know, it's rough, but will I live here forever? Probably not. Would I like to like raise a family and blah blah blah? Up here, of course, it's so beautiful here. The weather is perfect. I love the weather. I love the more like mild slash cold weather. The sights are amazing. The food here is some of the best food in most of the cities that I've visited. It's pretty high up there, so I like Portland, but it's just to a point where it's like, ooh, yikes. Oh my fucking. Okay, first of all, thank you, 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 thank you so much, Flamboyant Pickle. Secondly, I was joking. I was obviously kidding. I was kidding. I was kidding. I was kidding. I was kidding. No more Whataburger slander. Five Guys is garbage. Wow, Five Guys is garbage. Now that is insane to say. Whataburger is good. Five Guys is good. Food is good. There's peace. We're all good. Cheap Guy says, I recently found your channel and can literally not stop watching. Your voice is so relaxing to listen to. Good, because that's what I mostly do. I would definitely like to think of my channel as like an intro, like a start, like an introduction to ASMR. I don't really do like a lot of like hi-fi ASMR, like sounds, triggers, you know, traditional ASMR. I don't do a lot of that. I try to combine ASMR, relaxation, satisfying videos with a different twist. Like, obviously, like the sports stuff was a twist, the ASMR public stuff is a twist, the cooking videos are a twist. I try to like add some pizzazz, some spice, some flair to traditional ASMR. So I like it, I guess. I've had Whataburger, Five Guys, Shake Shack, and I can say Five Guys is definitely the best. I don't know. I've stated, I guess, my opinions on it. Okay, Flamboyant Pickle, yes, please go to bed, or I am banning you in the chat. If you talk again, I will ban you in chat. Go to bed, please. Thank you, 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 thank you. By the way, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I like. Well, I should say I don't like very like thick, juicy, big burgers. And I know Five Guys is kind of known for having like big, good, juicy burgers, and those are good. But I like slider-esque type of burgers. Like, that's why I love In-N-Out's burgers, and that's why I even like Shake Shack burgers a lot, because they have very thin, flavorful, good burgers without it being too overpowering and like meaty. Kind of like a Five Guys, which is okay. But that's why I like In-N-Out and Shake Shack more than I would a Five Guys. But Five Guys is really good. Five Guys fries, though, are also very good. Favorite NFL team? Probably the Chargers and or the Rams. Also, same. I don't really like fast food burgers either. Most of the time I get like a chicken sandwich, or I try something different. It's pretty rare I get like, you know, an actual burger from places places. Or like even when I go out to places, like when I go out to eat like like a nice restaurant, I don't think I'm trying to think of the last time I even ordered like a burger from like a restaurant. It's been a very long time. I rarely ever do that. White Castle. We don't have White Castles up here. I think actually the closest White Castle is Las Vegas because I saw some White Castle when I was down there, and I mean I know White Castle is very, I don't want to say like gross, but I know it's not like the best. I would like to try it one day, but like if I'm on vacation, I don't want to like waste a meal on White Castle, you know what I mean? But if I'm ever just like out and about one day and I can try it, I'll do it, but like, you know, not when I'm on vacation. Hey Gustavo, thank you so much for stopping by, Gustavo. I appreciate it a lot, man. Love you. Thank you. Five Guys is good, but it's cost a house payment. Do you really think it cost a house payment? I can't even remember the last time I've even went to a Five Guys, to be completely honest. It's probably been a while. We have them up here, obviously. I used to go, well, I don't want to say I used to go there a lot, but I used to go ever so often, and, yeah, I don't know. When I think of White Castle, I think of Impractical Jokers. How could you think of Impractical Jokers when you think of White Castle, when there's literally a whole entire movie based around White Castle? Come on, man. Harold and Kumar, like, come on, man. I do love that episode, though, with, the Impractical Jokers. Have I ever been to Utah? I have not. Actually, that's a lie. I had a hour-ish layover from Hawaii to Salt Lake City, Utah. So I was in the airport for like an hour. Very nice airport, very good views, but I never like been to Utah. Will you do another collab with Jade or any other content creators? Yeah, obviously very much big shout out to Jade. She is an amazing content creator. If you love tapping sounds, like she is like the goddess of tapping sounds. She's amazing at doing tapping sounds with her nails. It's kind of like what her channel's known for, and that was great. Maybe sometime in the future we'll do another collab. As for collabs with other creators, I mean it takes two to tango. So I'm always down for a collab. I don't know what other people are up to. Other people are busy. Other people are way more busy than I am, which is kind of crazy to think about. But some people are, and it is what it is. So maybe one of these days. But it takes two to tango, and I'm always down to tango. Yo, what's up, Travis? What's up? Ever been to Alaska? I have not. Ever been to Pluto? I have. Ever been to Alaska? I don't even know what there would be. I know Alaska is like very beautiful. I don't know if I'm dumb for even asking this, but isn't Alaska one of the places you can go to see like the northern lights, or is that only in like Antarctica and stuff like that? Can you see the northern lights in Alaska? Or am I being dumb? I don't remember. But actually, I used to have a lot of friends who used to go to Alaska a lot during the summers, because apparently summers in Alaska are pretty fun and they're pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll do something like that. Yeah, you can see the northern lights in Alaska. Okay, cool. Yeah, so maybe that could be something I could do one day. That'd be pretty nice. Do you like Prime? I do like Prime. I know it's in the thumbnail, but I just have like, as you guys know, I kind of just keep the Prime bottles. I don't actually like drink Prime every single time I'm live. I just know people like Prime, and Prime's kind of like a YouTube-y thing. So I just keep Prime in like the thumbnails and stuff. But yeah, I like Prime for sure. The one I actually have in tonight's I I do not like that one. That's probably my least favorite one, but it's in the thumbnail. What do if you've seen what I think about NFL Frenzy today, I think I'm actually going to be making a video on that since people have been asking me a lot about that. I think I'm going to make a video about that on Wednesday. I was thinking about, oh sorry, hold on a second. There was a loud car going by. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was going to make a video about that on Wednesday. Because people have been asking, so yeah. I'm excited though. Ever been to another continent? No. Do I like Shrek? Yes, of course. I was actually hoping that they would make maybe one day, since the Puss in Boots series, if you want to call it a series, has been doing pretty well for them. I really hope one day they do a donkey series. Apparently, Eddie Murphy is down to do it, so I think that'd be kind of cool to do a Eddie Murphy, a donkey movie or even series. I think that'd be pretty dope. I did see Ant-Man. Yeah, I saw Ant-Man. Yo, what's up, ASMR J? What's up? I saw it 2 weeks ago. Like 2 weeks ago. The weekend after it came out, and I liked it. It's definitely, well, it's good for this era of Marvel that we're in. It's a good this era Marvel movie. I do wish that Kang was a little bit more. I don't want to spoil the movie, obviously, but I just wish Kang was more of Kang the Conqueror, if that makes any sense. You can interpret that any way you'd like, but I just wish he was more. He was more. Yo, what's up, Jay? Stop whispering. What would I do? You want me to scream into the microphone, Travis? I'll do that just for you, my guy. I'll do that just for you. Have you ever been in an NBA championship game? I wish. I mean, I guess if like, I mean, I guess I could go to one if it was on like the West Coast, like if like the Lakers, the Clippers were ever in a title game, maybe I could do one like that. But obviously if Portland ever made the championship game, I would definitely buy tickets to that like in a heartbeat. I would spend the thousand, probably like close to like $1,000 for that one ticket. I think I would do that. Haven't ever been in New York City before. Sam, that's actually like my number one travel destination is for sure New York City. I'm actually kind of like loosely planning on going to New York maybe sometime in the fall. Maybe I'm thinking about October, like late October, and then try to catch a early season Knick game next year, and make like obviously like a video on it and just like create some content surrounding New York City. I think that could be kind of cool. God, it's just so loud everywhere, guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, kind of planning on doing that. What does your real voice sound like? Actually, if you close out of my live stream, or I don't even know if you need to close out of the live stream. If you click my profile icon, profile picture thing, I actually posted a story on there of me just talking normally. It's just like this but louder. Wow, who would have thought? It's so funny when people say like, "Oh, your real voice. Oh, your real voice." Like it's just a normal voice. It's literally just a voice. I don't know. Have you ever been in stage? I think you mean on stage. I haven't actually, which is actually like super funny because obviously like I do ASMR. I post videos and thousands, I guess, thousands of people watch them, and I do live streams, and they're like always like 110 to like 200 people in the live streams, and I guess that's kind of like an audience, right? My brother was actually the one who was like really into theater. He used to have a YouTube channel that he posted on, and it's kind of funny that, you know, he was the one kind of like doing that stuff, but then I ended up doing YouTube and like kind of doing that stuff. It's kind of funny, especially like doing role plays and like very much like don't mean this, but like do like acting in role plays. It's not really acting, but just like portraying other people, I guess I should say, in role plays. I think it's kind of funny. And I'm the one who ended up doing that stuff. Green's definitely the worst flavor. Yeah, green sucks. White, I do like the, no, actually, I do not have the bottle next to me. The orange flavor, I think, is my new favorite. That orange one was so good. I had it in my cooking tacos video, and it is my new favorite. It is my new favorite for sure. Yeah. Yosa Blitz, what's up? Now your voice is crazy deep. It is pretty deep. What's your New York City nerd tourist destination? I think mine would obviously be like Times Square, like no duh. I really want to go on a skyscraper because I really want to see like the views of the city. I really want to do that. So either like, I know there's like a couple buildings you can go inside and you pay like 30 or like $40 and they'll take you to like the top floor. So I might do something like that when I'm there. Pizza. Pizza. If you are a New Yorker, live on the East Coast, where is the best place for pizza? Because I love pizza. I love pizza a lot. I need my pizza fix when I'm in New York, so let me know the best pizza spots. The Joker stairs, that's pretty cool. Joe's Pizza from Spider-Man, that's pretty sick actually. I don't care about pineapple on pizza. If it's on there, cool. If it's not on there, cool. I'm definitely someone who thinks anything and everything can be on pizza, can be a pizza. Yeah. Who is the most famous ASMR artist that you already talked? Like the most famous ASMRs I've talked to before or interacted with. I mean, I guess that'd just be Nanu, right? Because she has 1 million. Nanu has 1 million subscribers, so I guess, yeah. We emailed a little bit after she posted the video, which I don't know if it was really her or maybe it was her editor. But whoever it was, they were very nice. And obviously she said some nice stuff on her video about me, so like I think for sure it'd probably be Nanu because she has 1 million, which is kind of crazy. Travis, you already missed it, dude. I literally said your name like an hour ago, but yeah, what's up? What's up, Sports Talk? Best spot is Sally's in New Haven. Sally's or Modern. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that and try to remember it if I do go. Make sure again, guys, by the way, if you haven't already, liked tonight's live stream, make sure you like tonight's live stream. It's the best thing you can do for me, the channel, the video after it's posted, the live stream. It's good for the algorithm if you like the live stream. So thank you so much. If you do that. Frank, okay, interesting. It seems like there's a lot of pizza fans out there. What would your reaction be in Dame if Dame gets trades or leaves? I wouldn't care. Definitely at this point, I'm more of a Damian Lillard fan than I am like a Blazer fan, if that makes any sense. You know, if Dame wants to stay, cool. If he asks to leave, cool. That's totally fine. Apparently, he's already said, I think his most recent thing he said about it is that he, as of right now, doesn't think he'll ever ask to be traded, but if Portland wants to trade Dame, he will be okay with that. He'll be okay with that. So, as of right now, it seems like Dame is fine with just chilling in Portland, you know, which is cool. But he does say he is okay to be traded if Portland feels that is what's best for like the organization and whatever. So, that's interesting. So I guess if Dame ever does get traded, it'd be on Portland's behalf and not, I guess, Dame asking out. But I don't know. Kind of interesting. Do you love Blue Prime? I think Blue Prime is pretty good. Yo, what's up, Infinite Void? What's up? It's pretty good. It's not my favorite. It's like my third. It's probably my third. I think top three for me would be the orange flavor, and then the white Meta Moon flavor, and then probably the blue. The blue is pretty good. Yo, what's up, Ghost? Ghost. What's up? That's sick. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Monday night live streams are Monday night live streams. They are, in fact, every single Monday night. If you could visit one country, where would it go? 1,000 million bazillion trillion gazillion zillion percent be Italy. I want to go to Italy so bad. Oh my god. That is like, man, like I have to go there at least sometime in like my early days, because man, I would have to be like 70 years old still wanting to go to Italy. Like I would hate that. So it's definitely a place I want to go now, or at least in the nearish future, like when the next like 5 to 10 years. I hope to visit Italy, because yeah, that's just, oh man. Corona or Modelo's? Oh god, that's tough. I gotta stay true to Modelo's for sure. Modelo's is no. I gotta go with Corona, actually. I gotta go with Corona. I've always been a big fan of Coronas. Very yummy. Coronas and lime, like that's just so iconic. Like that, a nice beach is just, oh, there's nothing else better than that, for sure. Controller trapping is, yeah, I feel like controller sounds, in my opinion, whispering, obviously, controller sounds are probably my favorite, and like an underrated one that I don't really see a lot of people do a lot is riding sounds. I love riding sounds. I don't really do it a lot on my channel because a lot of people don't like it, I guess, but I love the sound of riding. It's really good. Beer is L. Flamboyant Pickle, first of all, you're wrong. I love me a nice beer. I love me some beer. Also, secondly, go to bed, please. I told you I would ban you if you typed again, so stop. Yeah, writing sounds are pretty good. Writing sounds are very good. Should I donate, Cooper? If you want to donate, I would love that a lot. It's actually getting to that point right now where I would be getting off, but you guys have been pretty great tonight, so yeah. Donations, good conversations, liking the live stream is what's gonna keep me going. So I would appreciate it if you want, obviously. Favorite American beer? That's tough. Whenever I do get beer, it's usually like Modelo's, Corona. I love me a good cider. I love cider a lot, actually. I mean, a Bud Light. Bud Lights are pretty good. Yeah, I'm not like the biggest fan of like dark beers like Guinness. I don't want to say like bad about it, but I hate Guinness. I don't like Guinness. I hate dark beers. That stuff is insane. That is like, I could maybe have like a small glass. I don't get people who can like chug like pints of like Guinness and dark beers like that. That is just, ugh. That's crazy. Yo, what's up, Antonio? It's been a very, well, not a very long time, but hello. Hello. I guess you were here last week, but hello. Hi. Hello, Antonio. Yo, what's up, V? There's 140 people watching. There's actually usually a lot more people in here. Today's kind of a low-key stream, which is fine. Obviously, every Monday's not going to be popping, but I think not last stream, but the stream before that, we had 220. We had 220 people, which is insane. But the chat is usually always pretty chill. Pretty chill. Yo, what's up, Isabella? Hello, Isabella. Is that a picture of a roller coaster as your profile picture? What roller coaster is that? I love me some roller coasters. What's my favorite upside? Oh, by the way, Cooper. Thank you. $1 dono. Or I guess technically it would be, what's 30 cents of 100? It's 70 cents. 30 cents. I'm at 30%. Thank you for the 70-cent dono. I appreciate it a lot. Tequila, a W. Tequila is really good. I don't really have like a necessary like favorite like hard liquor. Yeah, I don't know. Bourbon's pretty good. Whiskey's good. I'm kind of down for anything really when it comes to sadly when it comes to hard alcohol, it's anything goes. I'm down for it all. I'm not too picky about it. The room tour video has been doing pretty well. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to do something different. You guys don't understand. Well, maybe you do understand. Filming in like, even doing like these Monday night live streams, I want to do something different. I want to change something. I want to change like the angle. I want to do something different. Like I've been creating content for many years and just setting up the same way every single time for the past handful of years. It gets really repetitive. So I just wanted to do that video just to like change the angle, change the vibe, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. So hopefully you guys liked it too. Maybe I'll do more videos from that angle as well. But I'm glad you guys liked it. Yeah, YouTube takes 30%. YouTube does take 30% of donations, which is fine. I think Twitch, if you donate through Twitch, takes 50%, and they also take 50% of like your subscribers too, which is crazy. But YouTube just does 30, which is pretty normal. Thank you so much, Cooper, again for the donation. You don't have to donate if you don't want to. By the way, I was just kidding before, like telling you, yes, you should donate. Obviously, I don't want to say this in a rude way, but I don't care if you do or don't. And thank you for the compliment. Definitely not wanting a million. If you guys know, if you guys have been around the channel, I've said this when I was years ago. 100,000 is like the goal. If I could just see the 100,000 subscriber mark, I will cry, vomit, I will scream. 100,000 is like, that is like, man. Like, I don't even want to think about it because it makes me, I don't want to say emotional, but like, that'll just be insane. Thank you again for the dollar, Cooper. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, up, AJ Hopkins, what's up? Do I watch hockey? Not really. Yeah, it's a roller coaster. It's one in Finland. Wow, a Finnish. Would you call it that? A Finnish roller coaster. That's really sick. Is YouTube your full-time job? No, thank God it's not, because I would be living in a cardboard box. Getting sleepy. That's the whole point, Vivi. Please get sleepy. But make sure you like the live stream. If you are sleepy, make sure you make sure you like the live stream. Helps out a lot. Yes, I do live in Portland. Cocaine Bear, I have not seen Cocaine Bear. I don't think I'll watch it in the movies. I mean, if my group of friends wanted to go see it, I'll go watch it. But like, I'm not gonna go there by myself and watch it and spend money on it. If it's ever on like a streaming platform, maybe I'll watch it. But I don't know, man. Fanboy Pickle, you better be actually asleep. You better be actually asleep. Do I watch anime? I do not watch anime. The only anime I ever watched was, like, fully was, oh man, my legs are falling asleep. Oh god, Sword Art Online. That's the only anime I ever watched. It was because a girl I was seeing at the time was really into it, and we watched it. That's the only anime I really ever watched. I mean, I know, like, a lot about Dragon Ball Z, but that's only because of, like, the video games, like Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I know, like, the story of Dragon Ball from that game, but other than that, no. obviously, like, if like Kingdom Hearts counted as an anime, yes. Toxic Avenger 3, I don't know what that is. I went to see Cookie and Bear with a group of friends, and we all left the theater wondering what we just watched. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know it's like a movie where it's not gonna take itself too seriously, so I don't really want to like spend money to go watch it. But like, if it's like, again, like a group of friends or cheaper than a movie theater ticket, I'll probably watch it. Um, yo, what's up? Hello, hello. Who's your favorite character in Sword Art Online? Dude, that was so long ago, and I don't even really remember anything of it. I like the concept, like, I know the first season, like, the start of it was really good, and then I know it kind of ends kind of bad, and then, like, the second season really sucks, but I don't really remember any of it, but, I remember it being really good at the start, and I think the concept's really good. Favorite non-ASMR YouTuber? Um, Damn, that's tough. I don't really watch like YouTube like that anymore. For a while, it was like Cody Co, Noel Miller. They were pretty good. I don't really watch them a whole lot anymore. Um, that's tough, man. I don't really like watch YouTube all that much anymore. Like, it's obviously like ASMR. I'm still very much addicted to ASMR. Twitch is in hell. Twitch is actually crazy. Twitch is so interesting because, like, I go on Twitch a lot. That's actually, I maybe actually be on Twitch more than I am on YouTube. And it's so crazy the concept of people will have like 90,000 followers on Twitch, but they'll only get like 120, 130, 50 views, like 50 concurrent viewers, but they'll have like almost like 100,000 followers. Like, Twitch is like so weird. I don't understand that. And like, people who have like 200 to like 500 viewers can like earn enough full time to do it for like their jobs, which is also super crazy to think about. Like, you can just get like 300 people in your chat and you can like do that for a living. Like, I know, Twitch is wild. Favorite NFL team? Probably the Rams or the Chargers. Twitch is an L. Yes, Twitch is a definite L. Yo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you so much. Sports talk. Sports talk. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, sports talk. That's crazy. It's a nice little gift. I definitely appreciate it. I was actually thinking about getting off like a half an hour ago, but you guys, Jay, obviously Flamboyant Pickle, you guys have been really nice. Obviously Cooper as well, have been very nice to me in this live stream for donating. So I think I'm gonna stick around for like another 30, 40 minutes. Thank you guys so much for that. That's really awesome. Who do you got in March Madness? Well, Blitz, I definitely will not tell you because tomorrow I'm actually filming tonight, putting it out tomorrow. I'm filming my March Madness video, so you're gonna have to wait and see for tomorrow. What does Nebraska have besides cornfields? That's very true. I've never been to Nebraska. I've been to Iowa, if that's kind of the same vibe as Nebraska. Oh, I need to find my charger. My phone. But yeah, man, the Midwest is... I cannot imagine living in the Midwest because it's just... It's so flat and there's just so much driving. Like, oh man, it takes forever to get to places because you're just driving in a straight line. Like, it's pretty crazy, not gonna lie. But yeah. fast food restaurant. I guess technically In-N-Out. Technically. What's your favorite video to make? I love obviously everyone also loves the IRL videos. They're great, they're fun, they're exciting, I don't want to say it's almost like an adrenaline rush, but like filming in public is like, I don't know, it's fun to do, because like you're like, ooh, I gotta like sneak around and like film and stuff like that. I think it's kind of fun to do. But yeah, those are for sure. Nebraska also has nothing but Walmarts. That's kind of sad, but you get what you get. I mean, well, actually, we have kind of a lot. I don't know. Up here, we used to have not a lot, but now we're starting to get a lot more. So we're kind of blessed. What do you think about Mikal Bridges' recent performances? Really good. I think he's definitely showing that he can be more than what he was showing in Phoenix. I think he might be kind of a hot take. I think he might be somewhat close to like the next version of like a Kawhi Leonard type of player, where he's like a guy who can drop like 20, 25 points in a game, but can also play like extremely amazing defense. I think he might be like the next sort of like Kawhi type of player. Favorite pair of shoes, also favorite pair of Jordans are in fact the Jordan 1s. Very boring, but I love the classics. The College World Series and a good zoo. Well, sports talk. I love zoos. Oh, sorry about that loud car. I love a good zoo. My favorite zoo I've been to is, of course, obviously the San Diego Zoo, which is, I don't know if it's the biggest zoo in the country, but it's definitely one of them. But the San Diego Zoo is amazing. I love all the cute, like, rare animals they have there. San Diego Zoo is great. I was actually, when I went to Kansas City, I went to the Kansas City Zoo, and that was a really good zoo as well. So, I love a good zoo. Yeah, start bench cut. Curry, LeBron, or Dame. I mean, I'm cutting Dame, obviously. I'm starting LeBron and I'm benching Curry. That's a pretty easy one. I haven't had a part of my life, but it can't be better than the red or blue flavored Gatorade. It is better, but it's just more flavorful. Like, I would rather have a Gatorade because the primes are just too much. They're too flavorful. They're too sweet. I stand by this. I think Prime is more of a juice than a hydration drink. I could not imagine actually having to drink that while working out. I think that'd be actually insanity. Also, I need to charge my phone. I'd have to get up and plug my thing in right now. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I had to plug my charger in so I can charge my phone. Ohio, interesting. Is it really sweet? It is really sweet. I actually think it's too sweet. So like, I prefer Gatorade, but like, I don't know. It's good. Like, I'm not saying Prime's bad, but it's definitely way too sweet. Ohio sucks. I bet it doesn't suck. I'm sure it's the meme of it for sure. What's up, Jake? Pittsburgh Penguins are rolling lately. That's cool. Pittsburgh Penguins, yeah, they're usually pretty good. For sure, for sure. Who do you think the best player in the NBA is right now? I think it's still probably Giannis. Would still put my money on Giannis. I think of course like Luka's there. Jokic, Embiid, Tatum, Steph Curry. Yeah, I guess you could technically also say LeBron. I think Dame has definitely put his name in sort of that top 10 ballot as well. Kevin Durant, of course. Yeah. Thoughts on the Celtics? I like the Celtics a lot. I even had like Jason Tatum as like my MVP for a pretty decent amount of time, even after the Celtics started to like do bad. I still had Jason Tatum as my MVP because I still think he means a lot to that team, and I think he's still one of the best players in the NBA. I think he still also is kind of underrated even nowadays. But yeah, I love Jaylen Brown. I think Jaylen Brown may be my favorite shooting guard in the NBA. I feel like he does so much for that team. He is such like a definitive two-way player. I think he's crazy. I would selfishly love to have him on my favorite team, but I really like Jaylen Brown and all them. How's my day, Nico? My day is pretty good. Kind of a boring day. Yesterday, like I was talking about, I filmed already the ASMR at the mall video, and yesterday I was at the mall, and yeah, filmed filmed at the mall, which was kind of nice. So I haven't really been to the mall or like did like any window shopping or stuff like that in quite some time. So that was pretty good for sure. But yeah, my favorite type of video to film are the ASMR and public videos. Those are very fun. Remember when Kevin Durant had that time a few years ago, and he was doing better than LeBron. He even got the award. And blah, blah, blah. Yeah, of course I remember that. yeah. Kevin Durant's MVP season was actually pretty underrated. That's a pretty good MVP season. Yeah, they definitely had a rough loss tonight, but we kind of already talked about that. It was like, it's kind of the end of the season now, so like teams aren't really going to be carrying a lot to be dropping these games and stuff like that. The Celtics, the Denver Nuggets, these teams are going to cry or try super hard if they lose a game here and there. They're in the playoffs. They're going to be a top 4 seed anyway. They're going to have home court advantage. So if that, makes them lose a couple games here and there to make sure they have a lot of health for the postseason, I think you do it. Long live. It is a long live for sure. It's not too bad. I'm usually on live for about 3 hours, something too crazy. Jake, you work so hard. I wouldn't say I work hard. I mean, how would I say this? I definitely put a lot of time, effort, and energy and thought in content creating. Would I say it's hard work though? Absolutely not. Is it draining? Yes. Oh God, yes it is. But is it hard work? No. It's just yeah. If you got randomly $1 billion, what would you do with it? You guys would never see me again. No. Um, Travel, of course. I'm definitely someone who is not a very materialistic person, so I think a lot of my fake imaginary money would go to experiences and stuff. Making sure loved ones are okay. Charities for sure. But yeah, definitely just traveling. I don't even know if I'd even buy a house if I had that much money. I think I'd just be constantly on the move for sure. Just trying to see as much as I can. You love Prime, but it's so expensive. Well, here in America, and especially where I get my Prime, it's like, I think it's like $2. I think it's like $2 here, or maybe like $3. Yeah, it's like $2 or $3 here. It's pretty good. If only my Steelers could start rolling, they'll be fine. They just like restarted their team, like they're just on their rebuild now. So you'll be fine. They'll be fine for sure. What's my all-time NBA lineup? If it's based off of just like best possible team, like NBA basketball skill-wise, I think I'd have to go Curry, Nash, Larry Bird. Maybe you could throw Durant in over Larry Bird. One of those two. And then Shaq at the 5. If it's based off of like the GOATs, I think Magic is still a GOAT. Then probably Jordan, LeBron, Duncan, and then Kareem. Yeah. That is pretty expensive. Opinions on Colorado. I'm sure very beautiful sights. That's definitely a place I'd love to go. Like hiking. I'm definitely a very nature type of person. So whenever I think about like wanting to go and travel somewhere, I think actually going to a place like Colorado would be actually be very beautiful because obviously they have very crazy mountain ranges. And I think also the aren't the sunsets in Colorado like super crazy? Aren't they like very beautiful too? I think that could be pretty nice. Yeah. Sorry. I feel like Magic Johnson is underrated. Maybe to like the newer generation. I don't think. I mean, Magic Johnson's still top 5 to me. I think he's like probably like the 4th greatest player in NBA history. Maybe a lot of people forget about him, I guess, but he's still one of the best in my opinion. Yeah, the sunsets are cool. I love that. I love a good sunset. Wouldn't mind the Pat P signing. I have no idea who that is. It makes you feel like the Saints might not talk at Joey Porter. Yeah, see, I have no idea who those people are, but hopefully they do good. Hopefully they do good. I've never been to Italy. I have not. Thoughts on Star Wars? I hate Star Wars. No, I love Star Wars. I'm actually I don't want to say a big fan, but I did enjoy the newer trilogy. I think they get a lot of hate from like the older fans, which is fine, I guess, or like the diehards, which is cool. But I liked the characters. I think obviously, of course, Rey was not the greatest, but I think she's good. I love Kylo Ren. I love the dynamics of his character. Yeah, that they're pretty good. And then yeah, obviously, the original trilogy, top tier. Even the prequels were amazing. I'm definitely a fan of Episode 1. I think Phantom Menace is one of my favorite movies when it comes to Star Wars, and Darth Maul is my favorite Sith of all time. Qui-Gon Jinn is my favorite Jedi, so that's kind of why I like that movie so much. But I still think Episode 6 is my favorite Star Wars movie of all time. Yeah. What state am I in? I'm in Oregon. LeBron's not top 3 all time. Wild. Very wild, very spicy take, but I dig it. I like it. Have I ever been out of the US? I have not. If I did, I think the first place would probably be Italy, or I think I really want to try to go to a Disney park outside of the US. I think that could be kind of fun. I know Shanghai Disneyland, or Shanghai Disney, whatever they call it, is the newest Disney park. I think it opened in 2017 or 2016. So I would love to do something like that. That could be a lot of fun. Yo, what's up, Ryan? Hello, hello. Can you do an ASMR video of filling out a March Madness bracket? Andrew, I will not be doing that video. No March Madness video this year. I'm so sorry. How's the stream? It's great. Pretty average stream. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, like I already stated, I think our peak in a stream was 220. 220 was our peak. The biggest dono ever was $50 by Pip. I didn't see Pip tonight, but shout out to Pip if you're here lurking. Pip was the highest dono. What other stats can I give? I guess that's all I can think about. But yeah, it's a good stream. It's an average stream. A sportical quiz. Maybe. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Yo, Jake, what's up, bro? It's almost midnight and I have school tomorrow. Definitely should go to bed. Go to bed, 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 go to bed. Go make sure you guys like the live stream. If you do like the live stream, liking the live stream is the best thing you do for me, the channel, the video, the live stream. It works best for YouTube's algorithm. It loves the likes. So if you guys could like the live stream, it doesn't do anything for you, but it does a lot for the video, and I would very much appreciate it if you could. Yeah, I know. Yeah, King of the 40 Quarter used to do those all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm trying to stay away from the sports stuff, but I really want to stick to this like variety ASMR style that I'm going on right now, and it's very hard for me to try to stay away from that stigma of like, oh, I'm just that sports ASMR guy. People still, to this day, whenever people talk about me in videos and stuff like that, whenever I see like a content creator make a comment about me, it's always like, oh yeah, you're the sports guy, and that's fine. But in my opinion, I like to think I do a lot more and think of myself a lot more than that. So, constantly doing sports content is cool, but like I really try, or at least I am trying to push that a little bit further away. Just in my opinion. Do you think the Bucks will win the finals again? I think this year will be their best year if they want to do it. I think after this year it's going to be really tough, but I think this year is probably their best bet. I was in Disneyland Paris, and I'm from Rome. I would love to go to the Universal Studios in LA. That's cool. I hear that Disneyland in Paris is like a cookie cutter. It's like an exact replica of the Disneyland park in California. Is that true? I think it is. Also, if you want to go to Universal, please, God, please, for the love of God, go to Universal Studios in Orlando. Do not go to the one in Los Angeles. The Orlando one is a million times better, and it's probably cheaper. Maybe. Definitely go to the one in Orlando. Do I have an Instagram? No, I actually don't do any other social media besides YouTube. It's 1 a.m. for me. Please, Marcelo, please, go to bed, 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 man. Please go to bed. Coke or Pepsi? Well, first of all, I don't really drink soda at all, but I guess Coke, but I actually do enjoy Pepsi. Like, Pepsi's good, but I guess if I had to choose, it'd be Coke. But I do like me a good Pepsi. It might be because Baller's in your name. Well, I mean, people only talk about me if they know about my content, so I would hope that they would know that I do a lot more than just that. I know that Jake Baller ASMR does connect sports to my channel, which that's fine, because sports is involved in my channel, but obviously if you look at my channel you can see that it's a million times more than just that, so that's my opinion on it. Like, I like the idea that people can like go to my channel and see sports content, but I don't want people to think that I am just doing sports content. That makes sense. I ordered a 20-minute Uber to the Cali Universal and it was $120. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Top 3 Pixar movies. Ratatouille, Monsters Inc., and oh god, maybe Up. I like Up. Either Up or Incredibles. That's a tough one. Would you ever change your ASMR? Would you ever change your channel name to Jake ASMR? There is already a channel with Jake ASMR. If I ever like had a big channel, I think I would do it, but I don't know if I'd ever just do that. If I like, Jake is such a common name. Like anyone can have a Jake ASMR channel. So I'd probably have to get a little bit better than that, or not better, bigger. Thoughts on Jamal Murray? I love Jamal Murray, great player. Loved him in the 2020 bubble playoffs. He was balling. You are much more than just a sports channel. Baron, I think is how I pronounce that. Thank you so much. That is actually the nicest thing people can say about me. I really loved the comments people were talking about on my triggers video that I put out a couple days ago. The people who watched that traditional ASMR video loved it. They thought it was one of the best ASMR videos they've ever watched. They say it was my most relaxing video I ever put out. I would have to agree, but again, it didn't do good because, you know, sports weren't involved, or it wasn't like some sort of like crazy 1,000 IQ crazy new video idea. So that kind of sucks, but I appreciate it a lot. Favorite classic video game, not including Kingdom Hearts. I guess Kingdom Hearts would be technically a classic video game. Favorite classic video game. Damn, that's tough. I guess technically like Minecraft would be like a classic. So probably like Minecraft. That's a good one. And it's popular, so that also kind of helps. Or if you want even more classic than that, oh god, I would need to see like pictures or like a list, because that's pretty tough to think about. Whiskey or vodka? Probably vodka, probably. Room Tour Vid was great. I thought it was pretty good too. Electric Kane. Ask, bruh, you gotta do a March Madness video. Well, Electric, I'm not. I am definitely not doing a March Madness video tomorrow. I'm definitely not doing that. No March Madness. Toy Story, Monsters Inc. and The Incredibles are classics. Toy Story is pretty good. Apparently they're coming out with another Toy Story movie, which I will say, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to like Toy Story a little bit less the more they're diluting it. I thought 3 was the perfect ending to the Toy Story franchise. The 4th movie was good, but like I felt like that was like a fever dream movie. Like I feel like that is such like a filler type of movie, like a cash grab movie. And I feel like this 5th one is gonna be the same way, so I don't know. Pretty crazy. Jake, do you have a GF? Absolutely not. If you had $1 for every comment about doing a March Madness video, I'd be rich. If I had a comment about that, if I had a comment about every time I was asked who I think is gonna make it to the finals, I would be rich if I had $1 for every time someone asked. Any sports question, I'd be rolling in it. I've fallen asleep to the ASMR Trigger video every night since you've released it. That's awesome, Ryan. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That's crazy. They are trying to choose the money out of the Toy Story name. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really want it. I think 3 was literally so good. 3 was so good, and then the 4th movie. I mean, like the 4th movie was okay, but like I don't know. 3 was such a good ending to like the Toy Story story. The Toy Story story. That I don't know. It kind of sucks that they're doing a lot more. Who do I think is making it to the finals? You're very funny. Are you doing YouTube full time? I do not do YouTube full time. If I did YouTube full time, I would be living in a cardboard box. I kind of say this thing every time people ask. I create content like a full-time YouTuber, and I guess technically in a way you would call it full-time because I make obviously like content every day for the channel. I do not get paid full-time. I don't even get paid part-time. So obviously like donations help out a lot. People who get like custom content, custom videos, personal videos, like in my emails and stuff, that stuff helps us out a lot, like a lot. But yeah, no, definitely not. I would have to like double everything to get to that level. So maybe next year, boys and girls, asking me like what cartoon character would I say is most like me or whatever. And I don't know. That's tough. Um, because cartoon characters are so like one-dimensional. They're just a very exaggerated version of a singular thing, like SpongeBob being super enthusiastic, Patrick being super dumb, kind of that thing. Um, but do I have a favorite? Not really. I don't really think about cartoons all that much anymore. I mean, I did really like Avatar: The Last Airbender. That was a great one. Um, Jimmy Neutron was great. Really, really, really loved Jimmy Neutron. Um, but I was definitely more growing up a live action fan. Like Drake and Josh with like Zach and Cody. The Hannah Montana show was great. I was more of like a live action show fan than like a cartoon type of guy. What happened to my arm? It's a scar from a surgery that I had. Um, Geez, back in like 2018, I think. It was a while ago. I think I actually have a video on my channel talking about it. Like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Like right before I was gonna get the surgery, and I'm like crapping my pants about it. I think you gotta go a week or two with very clickbait titles. It's gonna go crazy, I swear. Man, if only it took a week or two. If only. If only it took a week or two. I wish. Do you actually know by what percentage your channel has increased over the year 2022? So far, every year since my channel anniversary, which is in February, I have doubled. So last year, around February, I had 10. This year, 20. Obviously, if that, still follows suit, you're 40, and then 80, yada yada yada. So, you know, every year has been a double. We'll have to see, but that's been what's happening. And I'm not like expecting to double. I'm not expecting to do anything, which I think is so funny when people, come in here and they say, "Oh, dude, you're gonna get 1 million." You're like that person just said. Which, by the way, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. That's cool that you guys are very positive about the channel, but it's also very good to be realistic and to not expect something from something that you can't guarantee. I could make literally the best ASMR video of all time, the most fun, exciting, relaxing, crazy. I could do ASMR in space, and it could get like 6K views, and that's the end of it, which is fine. That's a good video. But like, I could do everything in my power to try, and nothing happens because that's just what YouTube is. I could make a video of watching grass grow for 2 hours, and that video could get 400,000 views because that's just how YouTube is. So I don't expect anything from YouTube because I can't. If that makes any sense. Do I golf? I do mini golf. I love me some mini golf. I've done top golf one time, and that's amazing. I love top golf. I thought it was fun. I'm not gonna lie though, and this might be kind of sad. I got really sore after doing top golf. I didn't expect to be sore, but man, you are just swinging for an hour straight, and the next day I was actually kind of sore, like my upper body, like my hips, like my core. It's kind of a workout doing golfing. It was a lot of fun. The Western Conference playoffs this year is going to be wild. I'm very excited about that for sure. What I have to do to get mod? That's tough. I don't have like a lot of mods in here. I only have like 2 or 3 mods, and they're like people who have been on the channel for like 4 years. So I don't know. And then like content creators that I know are mods as well. But that's, yeah, I don't know. Yes, I do live in Portland. Golfing destroys your back. My back felt fine. It was more of like my arms and like my shoulders. But I can understand how, like with age, I'm sure back becomes a problem because yeah, you really have to go for it. I have in fact done disc golf. Um, what's the other frisbee game? That it's kind of like football. Like there's like a touchdown zone, and you can like throw it to the person, and then when you catch it, you have to like stop. I forget what that's called. Um, but I played that before. But I've also done disc golf. Have I ever read any personal development books? Wow, that's a deep question. No, I haven't. I probably should. I do. Um, like look at and see like a lot of like Twitter quotes from like famous people or wealthy people, well-off people, and those are great. But I've never really read like a health book like that before. Maybe I should. Ultimate Frisbee, yeah, I've done that before. Handball's fun. We used to do that. That's why it's good for you to get away from sports content and just a larger audience. That's why I do it, and I also do it because it's great. It's more fun than sitting here talking about the NBA Finals for the 10 millionth time. It's also a lot more fun for that, you know. My birthday is on October 21st. Pretty exciting. Um, College basketball, hockey, NFL, baseball, basketball in order. Basketball, NFL, baseball, college basketball. Unless you're counting March Madness, then I guess March Madness would be second because I love March Madness. And sadly, hockey's last. No offense. Katie had to run the balance of the league for 3-4 years is all. Yeah, man. Katie loves stacking his favor. It's really funny though too that the Nets kind of like fell apart. Dude, the Nets were like a 3 seed when that trade was like happening. Like they were a title contender in Brooklyn, and then it just like literally fell to pieces. Like I don't know, man. Like the Kyrie Irving trade, like just instantly like just put a nail in the coffin on that, and it's crazy because they were actually a title contender over there. Success Principles by Jack Canfield. Cool. I like that. That's sick. Thank you for that. What's up, soy sauce? Oh my god, I love soy sauce. What's up? I love salt. I love savory stuff. I love soy sauce. That's amazing. I don't like hockey. Their playoffs are just the best. The playoffs are fun for hockey. I love shootouts in hockey. I was very sad that the hockey game that I went to didn't even have a fight. I want to see fights when I go to a hockey game, so that was kind of sad. That didn't happen, but oh well. They both have better spots now, though. I guess, yeah, I guess true. That's just surprisingly well at this moment. Yeah, they'll make the playoffs, I'm sure, or at least be in the plan, but, you know, we'll see what happens to them in the future. Yeah. Make sure, again, if you guys are in the live stream, you guys like the live stream. You can close out of the chat right now. It takes a second. Close the chat and like the stream. I would very much appreciate it. It takes half a second. It's the best for YouTube's algorithm. It's the best for you, best for me. It makes me know that you guys like the live streams. And yeah, if you guys haven't been in the live stream long, I already sort of announced tomorrow March Madness video. Maybe the day after that, or I guess yeah, the day after that. I might do a NFL free agency draft type trade video, something like that. And then I have a IRL video coming out. It's gonna be an ASMR at the mall, in the mall. Gonna be walking around the mall, showing you guys some shops, some cool stuff in some stores. which so far we are planning on. Um, gonna be doing ASMR at the zoo. Be cool to see all like the cool little, cute little animals. You get to see the Portland City Zoo, which is a pretty nice zoo. And then I also have another video planned for a Barnes and Noble, like a bookstore, bookstore ASMR video as well. A lot of fun content coming out, man. I'm pretty excited about that for sure, Do I have an iPad? I do not have an iPad. Ashton says I need my ASMR video, visual fix. Yeah, I am so bad at visual ASMR. I say it every time I try and do it. The best is, at least in my opinion, Bees. I think Bees ASMR has the best visual ASMR. If you like a lot of like tracing, you know, visual ASMR, I think Bees is really good. Did you watch Creed 3? I did not. How long have I been streaming for? It's been over 3 hours now. Well, close to. It's almost like 3 hours on the dot. So we're getting to that closing time, but a lot of you are showing up right now, so I kind of want to stay around for a little bit longer. ASMR at Powell's. That is a good idea. I should just do like a ASMR in public videos, just like walking around Portland. That's a good video, but I don't know a lot of people who are searching for, ASMR in Portland, ASMR Portland videos. Like I don't think that video would do all that well. Maybe one of these days I'll do it. Yeah, I definitely want to do one in Times Square though. I think Times Square in New York would be fun. That's a place I would love to do ASMR at for like a really good video. Do you like Christopher Nolan films? Oppenheimer, I think I might watch that one. Of course, Christopher Nolan is a great director, so I think it could be pretty fun. Have a good night, Ashton. Yo, what's up, Lucas? Good night, Sports Talk. Thank you so much again for the $10 dono as well. That was very nice. I'm not gonna lie. ASMR in the park. Yeah, I am definitely planning on doing a lot. Well, not a lot. I'm planning on doing some, at least a hiking video. Again, when the weather gets better. I have a spot that I really want to take you guys on for the people who don't live in the Oregon area. It's probably my favorite hiking spot I've ever been at. It's a really popular one in this area. And I think you guys really like it. It's obviously very beautiful views. So, good night, Cooper. Katie will never be him after the Celtics sweep. We'll have to see, man. It seems like definitely looking like that. And yeah, guys, everyone's saying goodnight right now. I think I'm also gonna get off too. I still have to film my March Madness video. I have to do a little bit more researching, some watching to get my final bracket ready. And then I also have to make dinner. So I think I might also be getting off here kind of soon. Maybe around like 10:30. So like 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes. When's the mall video coming out? I think either Thursday or Friday. It kind of depends on like how good other videos do, how I'm feeling about video ideas and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I was actually just about to say, or if people start donating, I'll stay on longer. That's pretty funny, Austin. You were reading my mind. Definitely reading my mind there. Thank you. Thank you so much, Austin. Thank you so much for the $5 donut. It really means a lot. That's funny. I was just about to say, or if you guys donate, I'll stay on longer. Let's get a Champions League video. Yeah, I know. I feel so bad because I know there were like some big time Champions League games on last week, but I had a collab video planned already, so I couldn't post that day that they were all going on. And I know if I posted a video about it the next day, it would have been like old news already by then. So that was kind of bad. And even today, like I know, actually I can actually check the schedule. Soccer tomorrow. Let's see, Champions League. Yeah, like Man City plays tomorrow. Porto plays tomorrow. Like there are games on tomorrow that I could talk about. Like Real Madrid and Liverpool have a game on Wednesday, but I already have videos planned. Like it's so hard to like plan stuff out with the Champions League because I already have like videos planned. So I will probably make one sometime, but I already have so many plans, for videos. Yo, what's up, David? Hello, David. I'm not ending. I'm probably gonna be on for like another 15 minutes or so. But unless you guys start donating, I'll stay on longer. But no, I'm probably gonna stay on for like another like 15 minutes or so. Oh, you crashed? Okay, that's good that you're. Well, go back to bed. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. 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 It's wild that the Blazers are 1 star away from contending. Yeah, they're tanking now, which is great. I'm so happy that they're tanking. I think there are two best case scenarios for Portland. Are either A, Portland obviously gets Victor Wembanyama, which would be insane. I think their best odds would be like, I think they have like a 10% chance. Wasted a chance. Or B, they get like a top 4 pick. Like they jump to a top 4 pick and then trade that pick for like, I don't know, like Jimmy Butler or like Pascal Siakam. Maybe if the Sixers get first rounded, maybe they can try to snag Joel Embiid from the Sixers, something like that. I think that's definitely like the best case scenarios for them for sure. USA Mercy ruled Canada. Wow, yeah, people were talking about that for sure earlier, but that's super crazy. Yeah, David, your video is filmed. I'm editing it tonight, and you should get it tomorrow. And I totally forgot to tell Big British Lad that his video is done. I just need to send it to him. But yeah, your video's already done. I just have to edit it, which isn't gonna take that long. But yeah. Dream ASMR collab with a celebrity. I would love to do one. I would love to do one with someone who is like kind of like funny, fun, interesting. Someone who would actually like get into like the ASMR part of it. I don't know who that would be though. I don't know. That's kind of a tough question. Obviously, like Dame is my favorite player, but like I don't think you'd get really into the ASMR. Like I don't think you'd really enjoy doing it. I'd want to think of someone who would actually like enjoy doing ASMR. It's a tough question. I think maybe Giannis. He seems like a pretty chill guy. I think he'd be pretty into doing ASMR. How old were you when I watched my first ASMR video? 13. I think like 13 or 14. Somewhere around there. Big bet, David, big bet. Do you have a P.O. box? God, definitely do not have a P.O. box. I'm not that big of a content creator. God, I would love to get jerseys from you guys though. That would be so sick. I don't really buy jerseys because I don't wear them out in public. Like I'm not someone who's gonna like wear like a Blazers jersey out in public when I'm like not going to a game. But to make content, I would 1000% wear jerseys and stuff, or like live streams, I'd wear jerseys. That'd be sick. But like, yeah, I would never just buy one just to like wear. How much does it cost for a custom video? It's like 15. I usually do them for 15 for like normal videos. Like if you just like want me like do like a whisper ramble about something random, it's usually around 15. But like, it varies. Obviously, it varies for sure. You know about your EuroLeague a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Like EuroLeague soccer. But yeah, like my soccer knowledge is literally pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Favorite anime? Do not watch anime, but I do enjoy Dragon Ball Z. watch it if I had like a Crunchyroll account or something like that, but I don't. Do a backflip. I'll do a backflip for $100 dono. No. Have to stand up and shake it out. Maybe. Thoughts on Chicago? Chicago's like the city, or like Chicago, like the sports team. Chicago, I'm not entirely sure. Chicago seems cool. I would love to visit Chicago one day. Maybe when I visit my mom, we'll take a little road trip to Chicago. I think that could be kind of fun. Thoughts on Aaron to the Jets? I think next year there'll be a title contender. Not sure after that it's gonna be too great for them because he's kind of old, but I think for sure could be pretty good. Hey, good night, Bougie Gamer. Good night. Hopefully you had a good live stream. Time. I don't know. Good night, though. Yeah, for sure, David, for sure. Worst date I've ever been on. Wow, that's actually a great question. The worst date I've been on. Can I say this? Yeah, I can kind of say this. Recently, I went on a date with someone, and their idea for a date was to drive around and eat ice cream. Yes, a grown woman's idea for a date, a first date, was to drive around and eat ice cream, which, if you can't tell, seems like a very, 14-year-old, 15-year-old's idea for a first date. And it went as good as you probably assumed as it went. It was, not the best, but, interesting. Yo, what's up, Josh? What's up? Yeah, Chicago would be great. It would be great to have some, deep dish pizza, but, I'm not, the biggest fan of deep dish, at least the ones that I've had before. So, yeah. I don't really know what even, what others, well, obviously besides, supporting events, what other stuff there is to do, in Chicago. I'm not sure. I'm so broke I can't even afford jerseys. Yeah, that's also the thing about jerseys, is that, man, they are expensive. They are dummy expensive. I don't know why. People can have, a bunch of jerseys when they're, 150 to, $200. And even now, if you want, an authentic, actual jersey, those are, $250. Those are just so stupidly expensive. And I know you can always get them cheap if you get, players who have been traded, or, you have to wait to the end of the season and they'll go on sale, but, my god, they are just too much. And I wouldn't wear them, enough to do that, so. What's the most important aspect of your life? Jesus Christ, dude, what kind of question is that? I think the most important aspect of my life is to be content. I think people are so infatuated with the idea of always trying to be happier, be better, do this, do that, oh, I have to do this, this needs to happen to me, I'm expecting this, this is my goal. And I think people really need to start realizing that, obviously it's good to have goals, it's good to dream, it's good to expect things, but I think it's actually more important to be happy with what you have, happy with what to expect, happy to be real with yourself, happy to be, happy with the things that you have currently. And I think that's what's most important to me, is that finding not only a good balance of being, wanting things and wanting better for myself, but also being very happy with and content with being content without, needing that extra spike of dopamine, without getting too high on life, I think it's really important to be able to stay very neutral and be happy with that and expect, normality, which I think people are so infatuated with the exact opposite. So, some in-depth of Jake right there, I guess. Get some deep sleep, that's good. Even the bums jerseys are that is very true. Some very ugly jerseys out there. I waste my money on jerseys. 25. Oh my god. Alright, what kind of sporting jerseys are there? They're mostly basketball or football, soccer, something like that. Anyways, guys, yeah, I think I'm gonna get off now. It's about right on the 3-hour mark of the live. So if there are any last second donos, last second comments, last second likes on the live stream, make sure you like the live stream before you close out of tonight's live stream. Make sure you guys like the live stream. Last second donos, blah blah blah. Yeah, I had a really good time tonight. A lot of fun stuff happening this upcoming week. Sorry if last week wasn't really your forte on content. Obviously having a crazy month of February, having a kind of a chiller week last week was really good for me. We've just been spitting out a lot of content recently and some really good stuff, which is great. But you know, I can't, and I'm sorry, but I can't have every video of mine be a super crazy video, and that's just how it is. So obviously I love your guys' support, and that's all I can ask is support from you guys. Obviously when videos are doing good, that's great, but I really appreciate the people who love and support no matter what, and I really appreciate that, because you know, it sucks feeling sometimes that, man, if I don't have a crazy 10 out of 10 video idea, it sucks. I really appreciate the people who just watch no matter what, and that's kind of the goal. Hey, Ant-Man, thank you so much, Ant-Man. That's a very cute pear. I think it's a pear gif. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Let's live a good 100K. I will bet you 100K, $100,000 that it won't. Came in late. Thank you, Exotic Soy Sauce. I love your name. You're a dope person. I'm just being me. And you know what? I really want to do normal streams. I feel like that'd be so fun to even. Well, obviously I am myself now, but even be more myself in live streams. Maybe one of these days I'll do like a non-ASMR one of these days. But yeah, thank you guys. I love ya. And I'll see you again in my next video, live stream, live stream. Very soon, alright guys. Bye. Bye. Loud car, sorry. Bye. See you guys. Great live stream, very good. Now I have to awkwardly stand up. Very awkwardly. But bye guys.